All right. What's happening, people? We are live on YouTube. Hope you guys having a good weekend. Welcome to the hangout for the 2017 Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Can't believe we're actually doing this, but here we are. Just playing the national anthem right now with a woman in an enormous fucking dress. I'm sure that's some sort of tradition.
Hello.
We have our first guest, Miss Zoe Hamilton is here. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, Nolan?
Not bad. Okay, stuff in my face, so I'm going to apologise to now.
Oh no, what a shame. Like, we are here to provide alternative commentary for Baku, because hopefully it won't be too, well, interesting. I'm not holding out hope for this one, fellas, if I'm being honest with you. But you never know. It has been fairly unpredictable in F1 this season. For those guys that are watching Moto2 on BT Sport, I will keep you guys posted on that one as well, because there is unfortunately a clash. It's why the MotoGP race is at 12 instead of its usual 1 p.m. slot. They thought, well, we'll sacrifice the Moto2 race instead. Taka Nakagami currently leading from Matteo Passini and Frankie Morbidelli. 14 laps to go in that one. So I'll keep you guys posted as that goes on. Shout out to guys in the chat. Hello, Miles, Tom, Cameron, Total Gamer. Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. Sasha is with us. Hello, Sasha. Hello, sir.
Good afternoon from sunny, not so sunny Manchester.
Ah, well, a lot of clouds out today.
Yeah, it's very overcast.
Well, it's warmer than Road America here right now.
Interesting.
It would have been great if we had the Silverstone Grand Prix during the sun wave.
That would have been fun, wouldn't it?
I mean, I've never seen a hot Silverstone, so it's always raining at Silverstone.
So it's always just miserable.
Yeah.
Wasn't the time that Schumacher broke his leg a hot Silverstone?
Was it? I don't remember the temperature that day.
It was sunny. It wasn't raining, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure it was.
So he's just being a nerd right now.
British people can't deal with hot weather.
Yep. Afternoon, Len. Glad to see you in the chat. Also, I'm totally not invested in this MotoGP race. I may or may not have a double on Frankie Morbidelli winning this race.
Can I just say the dress that Signer's wearing is very interesting? If we get another shot of her?
Yeah, very. It's a dress on steroids. I like it. So yeah, Stas, are you watching on Channel 4?
I've got a highly legal stream of Sky.
Yes, totally legal source.
I'm on Channel 4.
I'm on Channel 4 as well.
I think that dress should be in Eurovision.
Wouldn't look out of place.
Is this okay? This is the first. Okay, I want to know everyone's opinion on the 2018 provisional calendar.
It's.
Is it 20 or is it 21? It's 21, isn't it?
21.
That's big.
I do love how they've moved Baku to April. That's going to make a difference.
It's because Malaysia's gone, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
They want to drag out the European part of the calendar a little bit longer by moving a race up that technically isn't in Europe.
The thing that will never cease to amaze me is why do they fly to Canada in the middle of the European season?
Because it's Canada. We don't question the greatness of Canada.
It's a great circuit, but if you want to save costs and save fuel, you don't take a jumbo jet to America and then right back to Europe.
Actually, what was the first part I sentence again? F1 trying to save money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Just throwing that out there.
I wish F1 went to Road America.
Oh god, me too.
It's such a good track.
Happy Eid,
F1
everybody.
goes to Road America. I want IndyCar Texas.
IndyCar at Texas would be good.
Mm.
Also, guys in the chat talking about it. Yes, I did see the MotoGP race. Friggin' fantastic. Go out of your way to see it if you haven't already. I won't spoil the result for you, but if you're on the internet, you've probably already seen it. But I'll be nice. I won't spoil what happened, but it is an absolute classic. Assen just produces fantastic racing. Like all three classes have had great races so far.
Yeah, Assen this weekend.
Yeah.
Has Rossi won?
Maybe.
Well, Rossi wins at Assen. These are the laws of life.
They are the laws of life.
That's his track. He might as well buy it. He owns it.
Yeah, he does. But yeah, he was challenged for it, but by someone you wouldn't normally expect.
Well, I don't know then.
It was Danilo Petrucci that was fighting hard for the win on that.
Hipster's choice.
It's his choice. Danilo sideburns Petrucci.
Yeah.
So yeah, very, very fun race. Go out of your way to see if you haven't already. In fact, I think all three classes are well worth watching. The Moto3 race was fantastic as usual as well. Assen just produces great races. It just does. I don't know how. It just does. Oh, fuck off, Briatore. Dickhead. Sorry. Just saw that on Channel 4.
Well, he is. You're forgiven.
Every time I see Briatore, I just have the urge to shout, Dickhead!
He's just a massive prick.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, DC was trying to say it was because of him that Azerbaijan came to be.
Yeah.
It's like
thinking Briatore was the promoter because David Coulthard is an idiot.
Well, he did. Was it?
So you're talking about famous no-time world champion David Coulthard.
Is he? Is he the most famous person to never win a championship in recent history?
In recent history, sure, because he's always kept himself relevant by being on TV as a pundit ever since, pretty much. So
Martin Brundle never won a race, so that's just
shame because he was from everybody ever said Martin Brundle was a really good driver. It was just he never had the right car for it.
Well, that's part of being a driver, is getting yourself into the right car.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, big wobble from Bassini in the Moto2 race. He almost touches the rear wheel of Taka Nakagami, who's still leading. 10.5 to go on that one again. I said I'll keep you posted as time goes on. Taka leads from Bassini, Morbidelli, Luti, Oliveira, and Alex Marquez in the leading group of 6. 10.5 laps to go on that one. That race is going to finish about 10 minutes into Baku, so I'll keep you guys posted on that one. I've got a totally legal source watching that at the same time. It's great. Who keeps texting me? Internet seems to be Zoe's internet's playing up apparently.
Is Mr. King going to join us?
He said he was interested. I've sent him a link on Twitter, so I'll have to wait and see if he checks his Twitter every once in a while. I don't know.
Right.
We'll have to wait and see. But Eddie Jordan's on the hard camera.
Oh, the man who thinks Mercedes are leaving at the end of the year.
The Guillem Banagay of F1 pundits.
Oh, he's the Tancredi Palmieri of F1 pundits.
Oh. 10 laps to go in Moto2. The slippery flag warning has just come out. It looks like it's drizzling a little bit again in Assen. So the slippery flag warning is out. Taka Nakagami with about 0.7 of a second lead over Bassini and Morbidelli.
Oh, Nakagami's leading?
Yeah, Taka's led the last 5 or 6 laps.
When was the last time Nakagami won a race?
Right here, 2 years ago. Assen 2015 was the last time he won. That's his one and only Grand Prix victory.
Mr. King has joined us.
Yes. Hello, King.
I just heard Chase Carey speak for the first time, and it was exactly what I thought it would be. The only thing missing was the old-timey accent, but besides that, that had everything.
Delightful. Like, you can't even listen to Chase Carey because he's just too distracted by his facial hair.
It is a moustache. I can't even see it. It's a fantastic moustache.
Yeah, he does have magnificent hair. Yeah,
was it a spit take on camera?
They've just played the music. 5 minutes till the Baku starts. We're all hyped for this, clearly.
Yeah, we're all clearly as hyped as Mariah Carey coming in to cash her another authoritarian regime paycheck.
Is this the biggest non-race so far?
Yes. This is
yeah.
By looks of pace, by just location, just everything says non-race. Like if this was 30 years ago, this would be a non-championship race.
It really would.
It's a good shout.
All the drivers are insisting it's going to be a dramatic race and all that, and it was like, didn't you say that last year?
They say that every week.
But it's like, yeah, you were all insisting you were going to hit that tower, and none of you did.
Yeah, if they didn't think it was going to be a good race, I'm pretty sure they all would have stayed home.
Like I'm convinced when F1 drivers drive road cars, they must come up to a roundabout. Oh, this could be a difficult one.
Moto2 related update: Frankie Morbidelli up to second. Matteo Bassini's been given the pinata treatment. He's down to 5th place. Tom Luthi onto the podium spot. Mr. Consistent.
Wait. Moto2 is happening right now.
That's why they moved the MotoGP race an hour earlier than normal, King. They didn't want to clash with Baku.
First time that I've heard of anyone being like, "Oh, can't clash with Baku. Got to move our race up."
Yeah, so coming up towards 8 to go. Taka Nakagami still leads. He's got about a half-second advantage now on Frankie Morbidelli. Luthi now 3rd. Alex Marquez 4th. Bassini 5th. Miguel Oliveira 6th. That's your leading group of 6. 8 to go. That will finish again about 10 minutes into the Grand Prix, roughly.
Can Nakagami salvage some Japanese pride after Toyota ballsed up?
Yeah. Well, you're saying that. He's probably going to be in MotoGP next year.
That's good.
Inamitsu's probably paying for a second LCR bike next year, if the rumours are anything to go by. That's from David Emme, who's probably the best biking journalist in the business. So yeah,
so basically, Honda's like, we need some kind of national pride thing going on because like,
yeah,
something.
Basically, Honda and Dorna are both keen for it to have a Japanese rider in the top flight, which hasn't happened since Hiroshi Oyama.
I mean, after what happened, like if you saw like the video footage of Sato's victory tour in Japan, yeah, I can see why Dorna would want that.
I can't believe I watched Le Mans and I didn't make a meme about Toyota blowing a 3-1 lead.
Oh my god!
This opportunity.
They literally had 3 cars running, and Porsche only had 1 at that point.
Yep.
And I missed it. God damn it.
Alex Marquez very nearly taking he and Tom Luthi out with a front wheel, back wheel collision through turn 5 last lap on that one. But yeah, it's like the front 2 is definitely broken free. It's looking like it's going to be a dogfight between Taka and Morbidelli for the win. Luthi a little bit on his own now in 3rd, but Alex Marquez and Bassini now fighting for 4th. I got to be honest here. I may have had 20 quid on a Valentino Rossi, Frankie Morbidelli double.
Oh, so you need Franco to do well. You need Franco to win this one.
Let's just put it to you this way: if Morbidelli wins this race, I win 130 quid.
Wow.
It was a double paying just over 5 to 1 on a Frankie Morbidelli Valentino Rossi double as Tak goes back into the lead through turn 5. Those two are getting into a real scrap now with 7 to go. They're going pretty much side by side down the back straight at Assen. Meanwhile, there's a Grand Prix about to start. Who knew?
Yeah, they haven't rolled off the grid yet.
Yeah, Channel 4's
There's
getting all
IndyCar warm-up happening as well. IndyCar's doing its warm-up, and you can sit and watch Graham Rahal's visor cam.
Alonso's just wishing he could be somewhere else, right?
Alonso's wishing he could be in the middle of rural Wisconsin right now.
Yeah.
Look at the cheese.
Did you not see all the people? Did you not see all the people tweeting at him after Canada saying, "Right, just go to Road America"?
you don't want to go to Baku, Alonso.
Yeah, warm-up lap now on the way in Formula 1. It's worth pointing out, this is the short... Actually, no, there's a McLaren not moving.
Well, that's a surprise.
There's a McLaren not moving. I think it's Stoffel. I'll check it in a minute. No, it's Fernando.
Oh, great. He's
about got it going.
He's off to take a jet to Road America.
Yeah, where's Concord when you need it?
He's just about got it going
when you need it.
He's just about got it going now. So he looks like he's okay for now. So just worth pointing out as well, this is the shortest rundown to a turn 1 on the calendar.
It doesn't look it. It looks actually. This is shorter than Monaco.
Yeah, apparently.
Wow.
I saw that the other day.
Yes, you do know of your shit when you qualify behind McLaren with 100 place grid penalties.
Yay!
And is this the longest? Yes. Is this the longest straight? Well, I say straight, but is it the longest flat out part in F1?
It's classed as a straight. It's 2.2 kilometers long. It's technically classed as a straight, according to.
So they've managed to make the longest straight in F1 the shortest run to the first corner.
Yeah, because the finish line, the starting grid is actually in front of the finish line where the timing screen is.
Because it was the only way the circuit would have been approved by the FIA. Any longer, it would have not been considered. It would have not been deemed safe.
Yeah.
What, the straight or the run to the turn 1?
Run to turn 1. It would be considered. They'd be reaching too high of a speed.
Oh, it would be great if they started at the back of the street.
Oh my god! There's a pack of cars approaching 200 miles an hour. I hope nobody's brakes fails today.
Who's playing chicken? Let's go! Okay, quick prediction, fellas. Who wins this race? And of course that lady as well.
Oh god. The hopeful American part of me says Sebastian Vettel. No. The crippling realist deep down inside says Lewis Hamilton.
Dre's question is: does Hamilton have reliability issues?
Yeah, pretty much. Lewis Hamilton 1-3 with the bookies to win this race from here.
What's Bottas?
Bottas was 9-2 to win from second.
That's a decent chance.
Pretty good price.
Can I just say, if you go on their website, Channel 4's live stream of their own channel is so far behind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So they're about a minute down.
I'm having to find another stream.
Yeah. Just a quick update on Moto2. The front pack is all together again. Taka Nakagami now fighting Thomas Luthi, Morbidelli, and Marquez at the front. It's a 6-bike scrap for the win with 4.5 laps to go.
Yep. Lewis Hamilton has just reached his grid position as everyone lines up behind him.
Yep. So yeah, we've got it all going on here on Motorsport in the next 3 minutes, and then we're all going to sink into complete misery and dread.
We're going to take a nap until they become.
By the way, just clear that up, bold prediction, I know. But green flags out. Here comes the lights.
Oh god!
Here we go.
They're having the president press the start button.
Oh.
Yeah, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix is go. Great start from Lewis Hamilton. I think Raikkonen made contact with the back of Bottas through turn 1. I think Vettel's up to third. No, he isn't. Oh, was that Raikkonen around the outside? Oh, Bottas and Raikkonen collide.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's Russia 2016 all over again.
Sebastian Vettel's into second. Raikkonen third. I think that's now Sergio Perez up to fourth. Right. Bottas's car is damaged, moving down the order quickly.
How long before the conspiracy theories start?
Oh, dear. Bottas and Raikkonen again.
Hashtag Finland screwed Finland.
Finland screwed Finland. Ricciardo's falling back down the order as well, but it's Hamilton, Vettel. Bottas is limping around. He's got a punch. He's got a front right puncher on Bottas's car. So it's Hamilton, Vettel. I think Sergio Perez, Mr. Benefactor himself. Sergio Perez in third.
Turn 2 didn't screw Finland. Finland screwed Finland.
New front wing being prepared for Bottas's car by the looks of it.
Devastated.
Yellow flags in sector 1.
So what's the money on Force India being able to hold on to a podium?
0.
Onboard replay with Carlos Sainz.
I mean, I'd say if Max's car holds together, he should have it in the bag.
Yeah. Moto2 update. We now have Thomas Luthi leading, looking for his first win of the season from Morbidelli. And
as Ray sweats nervously.
That's it. Morbidelli now second. Proceed now third, past Taka. They're coming over the start-finish line with 3 to go in the Moto2 race. 3 to go.
Yep. Sainz spun out in the first corner.
Yeah.
Sainz has been awful this weekend.
Yeah.
And, you know what? That incident, it looks like Bottas just like couldn't see where Raikkonen was going around the outside of him. It's
yeah, pretty much. Red Ferrari blending into the Fly Emirates side.
Yep. Bassini up to second in the Moto2 race now.
Was Sainz trying to avoid Kvyat that he spun, or is he just out of nowhere?
It seemed like he just lost it.
That was a dramatic start.
I couldn't believe watching like in Canada when Sainz took Grosjean. I can't believe only one car got taken out from that.
Yeah, when you basically have a car heading in one direction under no control, just avoid missing hitting everyone.
From like side on, not even front on. Like,
oh my god!
Oh, Stroll dropped. Oh, that's a shame. Or was Massa gained? I don't know which way around it or whatever.
And nothing of value was lost.
Stroll's been actually really, really good this weekend.
Yeah, Stroll's been good. He's finally hit it this weekend.
What, you say that? Watch him make a mistake.
He gets a lot of unnecessary hate. Like, people go on about him crashing a lot, but he hasn't actually. He's been caught up in like accidents that weren't him.
Yeah, a lot of it's been mechanical as well. I think 2 separate brake failures as well this season. Like, Stroll's been very unlucky in that sense. Bottas in the pits.
Yeah, finally Bottas made it back.
Did something come off Verstappen's car?
It's going to be a lap down for sure.
Nothing that I could see.
We
have 2 to go in Moto2. Thomas Luthi still leads from Bassini and Morbidelli. Come on, Frankie, you bastard!
It's 130 quid, isn't it?
Oliveira's still there in third. As it stands, Thomas Luthi will lead the championship if things stay as they are.
Having won one race.
Yep. Just the one race win, they'd be 2 points ahead of Frankie as it stands. But it's still very close. It's a couple of bike lengths separating all of them. Morbidelli is getting very racy behind Bassini as well. Elbows out, let's put it that way. So I'll keep you posted on that finish. We've got about a lap and a half to go in Moto2. Luthi is under all sorts of pressure now from Bassini and Morbidelli.
Damn, Bottas comes out behind Julian Palmer.
I was going to say that it's like I was happy Seb's up to second, but that crash has killed even a slight chance of this race being interesting.
Yeah, pretty much.
Unless like Vettel pulls out like 10 seconds out of the bag.
No. Not with that ice one.
The front 4 are pretty much line astern. Miguel Oliveira trying to block past down the back of Assen on Morbidelli, not happening. We got coming towards the final chicane for the penultimate time. Morbidelli tries a dive bomb on Bassini and he gets it. He's up to second. Bassini has to cut the chicane to come back in. He's coming up in second place. It's the final lap in Moto2. Thomas Luthi leads over the line by about 3 tenths from Morbidelli. It's going to be a crazy finish here. If you're not watching this and you got BT Sport 2, put it on there right now.
It's lap 3 and we're already blue flagging people.
Oh no!
What? Baku welcomed us, everybody. Thomas Luthi hanging on for dear life. Morbidelli behind.
The Salbers are in 13th and 14th. That's pretty decent.
Yeah, they're ahead of both the McLarens.
Morbidelli slipstreaming the heck out of Thomas Luthi for all he's worth. There's about 3 bike lengths between them. We got just over half a lap to go here in Moto2. The front 2 was broken off from Bassini. So it's going to be a dogfight now between Luthi and Morbidelli for the win. They're coming up towards the back part of the track now. Morbidelli down the inside for the lead. He takes it. On round turn 10.
Alonso goes for the double overtake, only gets one of the stoppers.
Go, Fernando. I don't know if you want to be leading in Moto2 down the back of Assen Straight, but it's Morbidelli who leads from Thomas Luthi. We've got about 15 seconds of racing to go here. It's the final sector. Because Luthi got a dive bomb in, and they're going down the back straight now, around the fast left-hander. Final chicane coming up. Will Luthi try a dive bomb? He will not. Well, Taco does a dive bomb into third. Yeah, and he pushes Bassini over the chicane. He doesn't do it. It's the winner is Frankie Morbidelli wins in Moto2 from
Dre is a winner.
We're in the money, lads. We're in the money. Yes. Get the hell in there. Woo. I am crunk tonight. All the Snapple. Snapple is on me, everybody.
Oh, I have a question to ask. What would happen in F1 in '97? Baku's boring. If F1 in '97, if someone placed a bet for Michael Schumacher to win a race, and then he got all his results taken away at the end of the season, what happens?
They probably would have already paid out if it was a bet to win a race.
Yeah, the only way that there wouldn't have been a payout, I can guess, is if they bet if Michael Schumacher got a certain amount of wins in a season.
Oh, that
that you'd be screwed. You'd be screwed.
Mm.
Wouldn't they have to prove that you were properly betting with them, like saying, "Look, I need you. If you in so many races, I'll give you X amount of the winnings."
Could be. A lot of bookies had those sort of private agreements back in the day.
Do you think anyone placed a bet this season on how many DNFs Honda would get?
Yes, yes.
That'd have been a fun request to bet, wouldn't it? just to get confirmation on that Moto2 result, by the way, Frankie Morbidelli wins, Thomas Luthi second, Matteo Bassini third, Taka Nakagami fourth, Miguel Oliveira fifth. Bassini might be under investigation because he did cut the final chicane on the last lap, but he probably will get away with it. If Rossi's from 2 years ago is anything to go by, he'll probably get away with a slap on the wrist on that one. So yeah, Morbidelli wins from Luthi and Bassini. It's lit. It's fucking lit.
Is there a race about that? Is there any is there any place?
No, they're just showing replays of the first lap.
Yeah, that usually means nothing's happening, doesn't it?
Yeah, Hamilton's 3 seconds clear of Vettel in the race itself. Perez is 2.2 back.
But Vettel's laughing if he can get a second place at Baku.
He'll take it. He will friggin' take it, given the way his weekend's gone. But he's definitely clearing Bottas. Verstappen is closing on the back of Sergio Perez now for third. Raikkonen seems to have gotten away with it damage-wise in fifth. Massa sixth. Esteban Ocon, another great race for him in seventh so far. Lance Stroll running eighth. Hulkenberg ninth. Magnussen 10th. Bottas has just unlapped himself against Jolyon Palmer. Because Jolyon Palmer. Well, Daniel Ricciardo in the pits already.
So where's Bottas finishing? There's a fun one.
I have a feeling it's gonna be fourth. It's either gonna be fifth or fourth for Bottas.
Well, if they stick him on the hardest tires and he can just run right to the end, everyone else has to pit.
That is true.
And he can pray for a safety car.
Pray for like the way the circuit's laid out, you have to crash in a very specific place to get a safety car. Anywhere else, they can easily get the car away.
Have you seen the class of 2017?
I've seen the Formula 2 class of 2017.
That's a fun one.
From what I've been told by Tom Stanley, you may have heard it on the radio, Lewis Hamilton might have to stop for a new front wing on his one and only pit stop later in the Grand Prix.
Oh, no, he will win by less.
Yeah. Like, if he can wait till his pit stop, it's not going to be that bad.
Yeah. If he can hold, I mean, he's still gaining. He was 6/10 faster than Seb last time around.
With a broken front wing.
I don't think it's a problem, really.
With a broken freaking front wing.
You know what?
Obviously, that's a bit of the aerodynamics that wasn't actually needed.
Yeah, like any cornering speed was definitely made up by straight line speed.
Well, Baku is mainly mechanical grip, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of free circuit 90-degree left-handers.
Yeah, there's zero high-speed corners.
Exactly. Well, unless you count the straight.
Unless you count the straight.
That barely qualifies Sasha, and you know it.
Exactly. So it's all mechanical grip. It's like low drag but mechanical grip. It is like Monza except completely different.
Like, this might as well be a glorified kart track.
Wouldn't the kart's engine blow during that straight? It'd take 5 minutes to finish it.
Gap holding at 3.1 between the front two. Perez now dropping off. It's now 2.8 between those guys. Verstappen's eased off a little bit as well by the looks of it. So
I would always like to see the car, like normal karts at an F1. You literally get 17 wide into turn 1.
17 wide.
Turn 2 incident involving Raikkonen and Bottas under investigation. No surprises there.
It's a racing incident, though, isn't it?
I think Bottas is more to blame for that than Raikkonen, but Bottas has been punished enough, basically.
Yeah, he's had to make a pit. He's like a minute behind. There's like, what else can they do?
If it was Lewis, they can get penalized. They collided with Dre would be like, he's not been punished enough.
Man, please something happen. Just anything. I don't want to see replays of pit stops.
We're going to get replays of turn 1 in 15 laps time.
Yep. Hamilton just blasting away. Vettel just trying to keep up.
They really screwed up the tire compounds this weekend.
Oh, yeah, Pirelli realized they fucked up this year.
Yeah, like, I mean, what does it say when the hard tire's already been withdrawn from the entire calendar?
Yeah, Pirelli was like, I thought this is what you guys want. They can push as much as they want. The tires won't degrade.
The thing is, the teams all pretty much refused to do the testing for the tires, so it's like...
because the teams knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
Like, the teams knew if they didn't test for Pirelli, the tires would pretty much have to be the safest that Pirelli could run.
Mm-hmm. But basically, all of last year's tires just took a Viagra. It's just they're all hard.
Yeah,
pretty much.
The fact that they're not even using the hard tire this year.
That hard tire could probably... You could put that on a road car. It would last a few 100,000 miles.
No kidding. That is... Who cares if it's slick as fuck? This thing's hard. You know what I love about these F1 races, King? Like 1.8 seconds covering everything. Oh, Jolyon Palmer's slowing.
No. Oh, let's do for his championship.
Championship implications.
You know what? If that's mechanical, it's hard for me not to feel a little bit bad for Jolyon.
Yeah. Oh, come on. He is a bit of a lull.
Yep, at least we can all agree Jolyon Palmer did not have a bad weekend. His car had a bad weekend, but he did not have a bad weekend.
No, he still might have a bad weekend.
Yeah, still a bad weekend. Breaking. Sorry to cut you, Zoe. Breaking news. But Matteo Pessini has been deducted of his 3rd place in Moto2 for exceeding track limits at the final chicane. Taka Nakagami has inherited 3rd place.
Was it a time penalty or was it just disqualified?
I'll tell you in a second. That's from stewards that are talking right now. Hang on. I'll see what MotoGP says if it was a time penalty, because we saw what happened to Valentino Rossi at Kota.
I am really looking forward to Jenny Gal's interview with Jolie and Leah.
I love it, like when Jolie pulls in the pit lane, they just cut to the Renault garage as Alan Prost is looking sad.
There's people that are like the stream I'm watching. There's people that are surprised that Prost works for Renault, and it's like, do you not know the team he runs in Formula E?
Did you guys forget that when Renault came back, they specifically hired Alan Prost?
Fernando Alonso passes Marcus Ericsson for 12th place. Again, I've said it before, and I will say it again, that McLaren is not as bad as everybody says it is. It's just unreliable. It's not slow.
Well,
being unreliable might as well just be as bad.
What engine do you think they're going to take?
I'm going to roll with it, King.
Do you think they're going to take the Alfa Romeo Ferrari or the Mercedes-Benz?
This isn't Arab my driver career, Sasha. Jesus.
These are the 2 most prominent rumors of who they're going with.
Doesn't the Alfa Romeo rumor come up like every year?
Well,
not really.
Yes, really. You got the same shit last year.
Not them being an engine, not them being like a branded engine supplier. Them being a Ferrari B team, yes.
In other news, my bet's been settled. Winnings 125.71.
What was it? Was it De Montezemolo who said in 2007, "Whoever wins this championship will either be a Ferrari or a silver Ferrari"?
Yes. The De Montezemolo, like Mercedes hired a lot of your staff because they clearly didn't want to work at Ferrari.
Lol.
Wow. Oh, Vettel has the fastest lap.
He's only 3.6 off Hamilton now. Oh, going 3 wide into turn 1 here.
Wait till Hamilton puts the pedal down.
Wait till Hamilton gets a fixed front wing.
Carlos Sainz basically is the company man and lets Ricciardo through, pretty much.
Yep. So Christian Horner's going to destroy my life if I take out Ricciardo.
Those are paying for my new Nikes next week. Fuck yeah, I'm so happy I won that double. I was so happy I got that double.
Dre, are you going to be purchasing any of the Big Baller brand sneakers?
They look like a packet of wine gums as manifested.
They're great. They're great.
They are great. I just wouldn't pay $500 for it.
I love LeVar Ball. He's just great.
Oh, Kvyat's in the wall.
Oh, for God's sake. One good weekend.
You were the leading.
Right, okay, I'm going to find my tweet from yesterday. What was it I said? Okay,
Verstappen tries to move around the outside of turn 1 on Sergio Perez. Perez is not giving this up.
My tweet yesterday, Kvyat being consistently faster than Sainz this weekend. Betty has to retire for something dumb tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go.
I nailed it.
Nailed it, Sash. Oh, Perez blocks him off on the second DRS. So nice driving from Sergio.
What's happened with Grosjean?
He's beating Grosjean.
I mean, I thought Magnussen was crap.
You know what it is? I said it before. Romain Grosjean.
I think he had to pit. I think he might.
Yeah, I think he did.
So I think he's got caught up as well in the first lap stuff.
In any case, like Romain Grosjean is the ultimate "I'm as good as my car" guy.
Yep, and the
Jenson
Haas
Button
is
reborn.
not good.
That really should at least be a virtual safety car. Because how are they going to remove that?
I have no clue.
So is Grosjean the French Jenson Button?
There's a marshal just standing there on track.
So
how is this not a safety car?
There's a marshal with a fire extinguisher. It's like, I'm here.
Don't mind us.
No, the new curb around the castle section is so much better.
Verstappen's going slowly. If you were the engine, Verstappen's got an engine problem.
Oh, damn.
Not again.
Much sadness is had.
So the only man standing between Sergio Perez and that podium.
This is the karma I ask for in regards to Canada and Vettel's front wing.
You know what to say? After Canada, I only have one thing to say to this.
What a knobhead. What's he trying to do? Just take a track position?
Here we go again. Fuck, says Verstappen on the radio. That's for Canada. Dit.
Canada was for Canada, and this is also for Canada.
Yes. I don't give a fuck right now. I do not give a shit. I take all the curb and Wellenlager from Verstappen's engine failure issues. Shout out to Matt.
Somebody on the stream I'm watching, Renault is the new Honda.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
That's someone being a bit too optimistic.
That's very optimistic. We have 26 people watching with us right now. Thanks, everybody. Safety car deployed. Safety car deployed. What the hell took him so long?
They thought that one marshal with a fire extinguisher could push the car himself.
So Bottas is going to finish on the podium.
Bottas on the podium.
Like, what the hell took them so long on that? It's like, oh wait, no, we really can't remove this. This track is terrible.
Oh, it's not great.
Is that Hamilton in the pits? Hamilton pits from the lead.
It's when they slag off like IndyCar for how they handle like that, all these sort of things. It's like, well, at least they generally have someone there within like 10 seconds and they're already dealing with it.
Yeah, at least like IndyCar, they have like full-time professionals handling all safety situations.
Yeah.
Not some random Azerbaijani who's probably only like trained for a week for this.
Right, very slow away from his pit box. Oh dear. Yeah, basically the whole field is in. This is going to be your one pit stop for the race. This race really is going to stink now.
Is the qualification to be a marshal in Azerbaijan having seen a car in your life?
I don't know, because I don't know what it was this year, because I know last year a lot of like first time venues, they just ask other countries for marshals.
Yeah, they ask Britain, don't they?
Pretty much.
I don't know. Like, the poverty in Azerbaijan is pretty bad. Like half the country hasn't probably finished a car. But yeah, that's out of the car by the looks.
It doesn't help when you've basically been fighting a low boil war with the next door country.
It doesn't help.
And yet we went to South Korea.
No. Like generally, like tanks on the ground firing at each other.
Verstappen absolutely livid getting out of the car. I mean, it's his fourth retirement in the last 6 rounds for Max Verstappen. His season's just going to shit.
Yep.
Do you know what the great thing is? He's going to have to take new engines, so he's going to get grid penalties along the season.
Well, the thing is, the hipsters going on right now. The 2 guys in the field that haven't stopped yet, Lance Stroll, he's now running in 3rd, and Nico Hulkenberg in 8th place are the 2 drivers who have not stopped yet. Like, hey, Dr. Marco, that's right, cuddle him. Tell your man everything's going to be okay. Tell him that your car isn't a shithole. Go on.
Nico Hulkenberg doing the Lord's work in that Renault.
Yes.
I mean, he's getting all the points.
Verstappen probably went up to Dr. Marco and be like, you should have checked the deal, man. You should have told Red Bull. Yeah, you should have just let Aston Martin buy a piece of the team. We wouldn't have to run these crap engines if you did that. We could have been running Mercedes engines just like Lewis. Yeah, but looking back, like, why did they say no?
For real though, if Red Bull got a decent engine, they'd be pretty decent.
Yeah, because pretty much, Aston Martin said, yeah, we'll get the deal done for you. We'll get you Mercedes engines. We just want ownership percentage of your team. And Red Bull said no.
Because Red Bull are arrogant and they think they can win no matter what they've got between their engines. Because if they really
make your own engines, lads.
No, the tag fewer power unit, you guys. Oh, now why is now Lance Stroll decided to pit and Nico Hulkenberg? You people are weird.
They probably just poor strategies decisions. Or maybe Massa came in first and they didn't want it like double stack right away. I don't know why Renault waited so late, because like Palmer's not in the race anymore.
I genuinely want to give Daniel Kvyat a big hug.
I do as well. He's a very nice boy. Like Daniel Kvyat has been nothing but a class act his entire F1 career. He's had to put up with some fucking awful shit for most of his career, and he just doesn't get any sort of. He's probably going to be out of F1 next year for Pierre Gasly as well, which just makes it all the more tragic.
Yeah.
Well, unless
maybe he get his friends. No. Maybe Daniel Kvyat could get his friends at SMP Bank to give him an IndyCar ride.
I could see worse drivers at Renault than Kvyat.
Yeah.
Give Ollie Roland the call.
It really seems like Renault want a young French driver. Like any decent young Frenchman will do for Renault.
Has a Red Bull Academy driver ever gone to drive for a team other than Red Bull or Toro Rosso? And I know Vettel, but have any of them moved from Toro Rosso not to Red Bull?
No.
No, they've all left the sport.
The UTC ended up at
HRT.
Yeah, it was that or one
Was
of the
it
other
Force
ones.
India, didn't he?
What was before Force India?
Hang on a minute.
Because Scott Speed ended up over in. He's now doing
Christian
the
Clean was at
World
Midland.
Rally.
Was Christian Clean at Spiker?
Yes.
No, yeah. And Vincenzi went to Force India in the second half of 2009 and stuck around for a part of the 2010 season.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Aluizzi was one of their pre-driver academy drivers, so he's
the ones they got to fill in.
He was the standing guy. Like, I don't think we're calling David Coulthard a member of the academy.
Yeah,
I'll have you know he was drinking Red Bull as a young child.
But that explains a lot.
Like they've had Alguersuari deserved a seat.
A lot of the drivers deserve seats.
Like that's pretty. Like, look at Sebastian Buemi. Like look how freaking great a driver he is ever since he left. F1. Well,
he was great in F1.
Yeah, World Endurance Champion, Formula E Champion, probably going to double up on that this year. The guy's a freaking fantastic driver.
He's going to get the World Endurance Championship as well this year.
That's likely, yeah. He's already got the one WEC World title, you know. Props to him.
Mark Webber, the young driver, has...
one like he finally got his World Championship right at the end of his career, bless him. Just there was a bit more bodywork on the car, unfortunately.
And we had Scott Speed now does the Global Rallycross.
Yep.
Yeah, he's won a championship in that.
I'm pretty sure Christian Clean was another one.
Yeah,
no,
he wasn't an academy driver. He was like pretty much.
He just had them as a sponsor.
Yeah, pretty much like anyone before Scott Speed was not an academy driver. Anyone after Scott Speed was.
Right.
New feature on Sky Bet. You can now bet in play on the Formula One race. I've never
bet in play.
You can now bet in play. Lewis Hamilton currently 2-9 to win the Grand Prix. Sebastian,
what's the odds of Alonso getting a point? What's the odds of Alonso getting a point?
They're only offering in play market winner and podium winner. Like so, if you want Sergio Perez on the podium, you can get him at 8-15.
Yeah,
those are awful odds.
Bet in play would only be interesting for podium, top 5, and points.
Agreed.
What are Julian's
Alonso's currently sitting 11, so it's like, will he make it into the points before his car decides to go kaput?
Well, Bottas is going to pass him, so that's one position lost. Sainz might pass him, probably will. So there's another gone.
Yeah.
Oh my God! There was one driver on here that I did not know was a Red Bull young driver until today.
Who?
Albuquerque?
Mikhail Aloshin.
Huh?
Really?
Yeah.
You've never heard of whoever King said?
I didn't know that.
Yes, the coolest Russian alive.
So cool that France tried to keep him.
Betting, but I got a tweet from Charles Liddell saying bet in play. What's Bottas's odds from here?
Yeah, he was.
Charles tweet.
He was a part of the junior team up until 2008. Then they dropped him.
To answer your question, Charles, if you're watching, Valtteri Bottas is 100-1 to win from here. Lewis Hamilton 2-9, Sebastian Vettel 100-30. Then it's Kimi Räikkönen at 40s.
But yeah, by looking at this list, it seemed like Red Bull just signed a lot of guys just because they could.
Yeah, it's the I'll bet on it as I'll take him so nobody else can tactic.
Like for 2 years, like 2003, 2004, they had Matthias Lauda. Like,
so Daniel Abt was a Red Bull junior driver, wasn't he?
Yes, Daniel Abt, Stefano Coletti. Anyone else? Yeah, there was the 1 year they decided to hide Bietska Visser as a junior driver. They had Robert Wickens as a junior driver.
Daniel Apt's never won in Formula E, has he?
Yes.
No.
They had both Narain Karthikeyan and Karun Chandhok as junior drivers.
Oh, God help me. Narain Karthikeyan, the cucumber.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap.
I was going to say, I remember like ages ago, one of the Scottish papers done an article on Paul di Resta because he was our first like Scottish driver since DC, which was a very long gap. But he had his dad had this rant about how like it was kind of, well, Paul was sort of supported by the family. He was like up against Lewis, who obviously had McLaren backing, and then Buemi and all these other people already had team backings.
Is this the class of 2006?
Yeah, the class of 2006.
Oh, it's gonna end in tears here. Sergio Perez having a look at for second, doesn't get it. Contact between Raikkonen and Ocon.
Stay in your lane, Sergio.
Oh my God,
Sergio, who do you think you are, son?
Who do you think you are? The audacity.
Just a magnet, to know.
So Massa's now running fourth, Ocon fifth, Raikkonen's now down to sixth place. Raikkonen, you useless backup. We need all the points you can get for the constructors, and this is how you repay us. Yeah, Lewis very nearly timed that wrong. He absolutely nailed it. Because he very nearly passed the safety car on the way to the line. Safety car deployed again. Safety car out again.
oh my God.
Might be debris on circuit, I think.
There's debris. There's debris.
Magnussen must be Magnussen.
Magnussen as well might have a problem by the looks of it. Camera's not picked it up yet.
As long as those chances of points just keep coming up.
Everything is coming up, Lonzo.
I've got like a half a minute delay on you guys, and I just knew what was coming, so I just watched the side, and Magnussen just dropped right to the back. So the safety car must be because of him.
There's debris all over the track.
Some part of Raikkonen's car flew off onto the surface.
And just like disintegrated into shards everywhere.
There's a piece on the turn 5 curb as well on the outside, so they've got to clean that up now too. There's going to be another couple of laps, I reckon, before we're back running again. And
to be fair to the Baku marshals, at least they can stay on their feet.
Yeah, at least they can stay on their feet. They're really adept at picking up small pieces of carbon fiber.
Safety car through the pit lane. Safety car through the pit lane while they clean the debris.
And man, can they leap over a barrier.
Yes, these marshals are on it today.
Is that the national sport?
To be fair, nothing will ever beat, I think it was the Malaysian marshals trying to furiously dry the track with brooms.
Oh my God.
If you remember the monsoon one.
Yes.
And you literally had them all try to dry the track with brushes, and you're like, get the rentals out, get the safety car out, get them all driving round.
Yeah, it's better than a broom.
I have to say, I love that the very few fans that tend to do were actually clapping the marshals as they were cleaning up the track. Very classy over here in Azerbaijan, clearly. But yeah, I didn't realise Ricciardo was on super softs already.
Every car now has a Renault engine.
That's the problem.
Yeah, every team that runs Renault engines has one car out.
Wow.
I completely forgot Giorgio Pantano existed.
Oh my god! Like, I don't want to say he's the black mark on GP2 history, but that's the closest you're gonna get.
Like, I love that like, there's a marshal there that cleaned some of the debris up, and one of them was like, "Go, go, go!" And it was like running like this, like, run! You must have thought the cars were coming. It's so cute.
Yep, they're not Canadian. They know what danger looks like.
This just makes the most boring race so far even boringer.
It does kind of say it all when the most exciting thing has been really the marshals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually agreeing with DC here that I think a virtual safety car probably would have been better here.
Nah, they wanted to bunch the cars together. They want to make this exciting.
They're trying, bless them, aren't they?
Well, if we keep having them crash, and then it's going to be absolutely crazy. They're obviously hoping that like somebody ends up hitting Hamilton or Hamilton and Vettel taking each other out because they're bunching them together.
Mm-hmm.
That's their plan. They're wanting to take out Hamilton and Vettel via safety car.
It would be the most Perez thing ever to win this race. Perez is the master of, you know, having that one season, like 3 times a season, having an unbelievable race.
Mm-hmm. Usually because of so many unbelievable things happening around him, and he just sort of stays sane.
Oh.
Apparently, according to Tom Stanley on the chat, there is heavy damage to the left side of Raikkonen's car. It looks like the entire barge board is hanging off.
Barge board isn't that it's important, but it's not hugely important.
Mm.
You can just rip it off. Was it Sebastian's barge board which was damaged in Canada?
I think it was, yeah.
And he still was really quick at the end, so
didn't seem to hold him back, did it?
Exactly.
That race was 1 lap longer, we could have rubbed it in fucking Ricciardo's face for a podium finish. I was pissed.
I know.
Yeah, how smug I would have been if we could just own Ricciardo's soul like that.
Well, stop him doing a bloody shoey to Patrick Stewart.
Like that's now even more important, basically.
It's maybe the only time in Patrick Stewart's career that he is on the podium, considering that every time he races, he's generally last. If you've ever seen BBC's series where they had celebrities meet their racing heroes, and for Patrick Stewart, it was Sterling Moss, but they showed you his racing career, and it was like...
Was it not Julian Palmer?
What do you mean it wasn't Julian Palmer? Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap.
You know, NBC.
But during it, they showed you his racing career, and it was like you had the commentate, like on-track commentators, and going, and it was like last place is Patrick Stewart. He also managed to stall Moss's van wall, and that, which was quite impressive.
All right, Seb, could you do like a better job this time of keeping a better eye on when Hamilton puts the trigger on already?
I'm going to look up Patrick Stewart's helmet.
Still 25 of you guys watching. Thank you for joining us for this Baku hangout. It's actually not been it's not been a complete bore fest so far. Praise be.
Praise be.
I've looked at Patrick Stewart's race helmet, and it's not with Danica Patrick.
Really slowly this time.
Try putting comments around Patrick Stewart.
That's a good one. I want to see what colour it is.
Yeah, like Vettel actually hit the back of Hamilton's car, and like Vettel, they hit each other twice. And like Vettel's like, well, Hamilton's down to like, what are you doing, basically?
It's mostly white with some sky blue and red stripes.
Yeah, like Hamilton should get penalized for that. Like legit, like not legit, like yeah, he should get penalized for that. You can't drive excessively slow like that, especially in a place with only like 1.5 lane. Like that's 1.5 lanes wide.
Oh Jesus! Did Vettel hit him?
I'd hit him.
No, you don't, Massa. No, you don't.
You're not being a hero today.
Oh, teammates collide. Oh, Ocon and Perez hit each other.
See? They're using the safety car for drama.
That might be another safety car coming up.
Right, quick, everyone get alcohol. We need to start taking shots every time they have a safety car.
It looks like, I can't tell. One of the Force Indias is like fatally dead. Like it's damaged beyond repair. The other one's gonna have to pit. Like Force India's race is over.
What's the Indian national anthem?
Safety car number 3, folks. Safety car number 3.
Oh,
why does this boring race have to get even more boring and long?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure India's national anthem is. Oh my god, yeah, Kimmy's gone. But yeah,
I'm going to just end it now.
Stroll is in a legitimate 4th place. Lance Stroll is in 4th. Fernando Alonso's now 8th. Grosjean's back in the points. So let's see. Like, yeah, Ocon basically tried a really audacious move into turn 2 and
ended his team's race.
Is it possible to take a racetrack out to an empty field?
I'm pretty sure you can take a nation out to an empty field if you have a bomb big enough.
Can we get like a Lewis Hamilton demoted to the back of the field penalty, please, for that? Thank you and good night. I'm tired of this shit. All of a sudden,
he's hanging on
to the double podium.
Sky Sports, Hamilton is hanging on to the lead.
Oh my god!
Freaking into my boy.
But I love the cut to the.
You probably have to hang on to his whole safety cars, does it now?
I love the cut to the Force India garage. If you look at like the back row of the mechanics sitting down, one of the mechanics like just looked at the screen and is like, "Oh, knew this was gonna happen." I just put his helmet on and got up.
Perez is in to change the front wing. Perez has made it back. He's gonna. All of a sudden, I don't think the relationship between him and Esteban Ocon is going to be quite so jovial.
Nah, there's going to be.
Ocon's got 3 wheels on his wagon coming in.
What were the odds on Alonso getting a podium?
They weren't on my board before. They will be now. I guarantee you that. Hulkenberg running in 6th place now for Renault. Yeah, it looks like Perez is done. Ocon might be able to save it. Raikkonen's back in the pits now. He's managed to get it back to the pit lane on 3 wheels. The rear of that car looks wrecked.
Oh, you have no idea what I'd give for a Stroll podium.
I would die. Yeah, I think Raikkonen's done for the day, folks.
This is just like the Texas 600 without any of the excitement. Wait! Look at Kimmy's tires. Why is there 2 different compounds on different sides?
What are Ferrari doing? I've got getting tweets in the chat saying, "What's the odds of a Felipe Massa win?" Like, as soon as Sky update you, I'll give you an idea. Felipe Massa is 33 to 1 to win the race from here. Marshall's running.
Well, if Vettel and Hamilton get penalties for their coming together, there's a chance.
Sorry, I stand corrected. Massa's been slashed 20 to 1 for a Felipe Massa victory now. Massa has been slashed. He was 80 to 1 before the safety car. He's now 20 to 1.
By pure driver idiocy, this boring race has become mildly less boring.
Yeah.
Yes,
and it's not like idiocy, like they're the bottom of the grid or like the middle. It's like everywhere. Like even Lewis Hamilton's being an idiot out here.
Yeah, the weather's got people's heads. Like here's the new in-play bet winning market. Lewis Hamilton now 1 to 6.
Who's had the most normal race?
Alonso.
Yeah,
is it Alonso? Yeah.
It's either Alonso or Lance Stroll. Or like Lance Stroll. Like Lance Stroll has done nothing exciting, nothing boring. He's just been there.
I can just imagine him with a stunned look in his helmet, looking around.
It's like shit, and I'm the rookie.
That's Perez, man.
Just
Perez was on for a podium. I'll just go, wow.
I imagine Lance Stroll looking at it. You all need to grow up. A Lance Stroll win.
We both won today. Yeah, you had Rossi. I'm not on this. Oh, really? Shit.
Are Ferrari trying to repair Kimi's car?
Yes, they are. They are.
Well, going by the rate of this race, if they get him out, we might still.
The way this race is going, it may actually end up back in the points.
Exactly.
True. We'll take on the IndyCar model. Can you repair the car? Get it back out.
I still can't believe Hamilton isn't even under investigation for a brake check. What the fuck is he doing?
He's like, we've got 2 golden children, remember? Verstappen.
I don't care what anyone says. Hamilton was a bell end for that one. What the fuck was he doing?
Yeah, who the hell like brakes on corner exit?
Channel 4, nobody cares what Christian Hype Man Horner has to say.
Oh, this is looking like an exciting race. Let's just see how it goes.
Let's just see how it goes.
I'm now on Sky Sports, and they've had Franz Toz on a few times.
Yeah.
Hope you guys in the chat are enjoying this. Red flag, red flag, red flag.
Oh, can we stop it now? Give half points and leave.
Half points and leave. Yeah, just take the paycheck from the Azerbaijani president and run.
Can we call it a result, please? Like, I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I can see why there's a red flag now. They fucking fielded debris they forgot on track.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit to clear up. You might as well red flag it and start over.
Is Kimi back in the race then?
No, Kimi's now listed as retired. So yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Can we swap engines around for Seb in the middle of this? I don't want to get blasted here. Also, does that mean it's going to be like?
Can we just go reverse grid now? Like we have Verline star from pole and Lewis star from the back. Just reverse.
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll take a Lewis domination for a Bottas domination.
Reverse the grid, and after all that effort Alonso made to get up to 8th, he's now have to go back the way.
Yeah, Alonso's right in the middle.
No, Alonso. Yeah, Alonso would actually gain a position.
Wait, does this actually like also mean that we're gonna do the restart on the grid?
Yes.
Or is that only in the wet?
No, it's all red flag conditions.
So all red flags are now means a grid restart.
Yes.
Okay, so it's the first time we're seeing that this season.
You know what?
God help us all. God help us all.
You know what I said about starting the race from the grid is really far forward on the straight.
Mm-hmm.
The equivalent of a safety car start is having this grid at the back of the straight and 200 mile an hour 20 cars.
And we saw how poorly that went.
I love that Sofa Racer, one of the big MotoGP tweeters, just tweeted, F1, the race has been stopped to put it out of its misery. Take you behind the back of the barn and shoot it. And can we give Sebastian some more engine power, please, for frig's sake?
At least, honestly, if they can use this engine at Baku and it stays together and he gets a second place, it's not bad.
No. I'll tell you what, Charles, I can't give you the price on a red flag, but I do know for a fact that the odds of 3 safety cars was 7-2.
And
so
we've had money on that, so far. Oh my god. The usual hilarity tweets. I hope Bernard Maylander gets driver of the day.
It'll be Sebastian Vettel.
He's earned it.
I want Vettel to come out of that car.
No, it's Lance Stroll. Driver of the day.
Gotta play that Drake gif. Maldonado sat at home watching F1 like Drake in a basketball game.
Yeah, like there's the replay. Like, what was Hamilton doing?
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, he's blatantly brake checked him. What the hell are you doing, Lewis? Bell end. What a
Lewis
wank.
is an innocent man. He is a simple race car driver.
He's a simple race car driver.
Simple Simon said to the fireman, "What have you got there?"
At least FOM realized that there's an issue. I don't know if the stewards realize there's an issue, but like at least the production team realized, yeah, we should show this on replay a couple times because this ain't right.
So guys, do you think Hamilton and Vettel still going to be really chummy after this race?
Nah. I would forearm Lewis in the face the moment I get out the car.
Trust me, after that, I'd be getting out of the car and throwing hands. Like, at least they could fix the front wing damage on the car and during the red flag period, at least.
I like to touch the car during red flag.
Stanley's saying like Vettel. I didn't know Vettel sideswiped him. Like Vettel needs some Pepto-Bismol in his team right now. Like they're both to blame. I think need to have a word. They're not both to blame.
Give them both a half-a-minute penalty. Let Massa win.
Woo! I'm putting £1 on Felipe Massa to win of 16-1. The latest in-play race winner market. Now they're only doing race winner, no podiums.
Wow, that's even worse.
Yeah, Hamilton's now 30-100. Vettel now 100-30.
I was going to say if it is red flag, Vettel can change his front wing if it was damaged anyway.
Yes.
Okay, good.
You are allowed to change parts on the car during a red flag. I love this. Remember Monaco 2011?
Are we allowed to change an engine?
That'd be nice. Can we include the grid penalty too while we're at it? Fuck it, might as well, right? Take one now.
This is the greatest time we've ever lived. What the fuck are you doing?
Not gonna lie, if Vettel put in a new engine, took a 10th-place penalty, he'd still finish second, probably.
Yeah.
Let's have more replays of Vettel because this is boring. Says the chat.
It's like, oh, there's nothing else.
It's Sky's trying to say, I don't think Vettel was right to be angry.
What?
Yeah. Martin Brundle's on full, drinking the Kool-Aid of Lewis Hamilton.
I love that people are only realizing now Vettel turned into him.
Martin's claiming that Hamilton didn't jump on the brakes; he just didn't accelerate.
He just didn't.
Piss off! Fuck off, Sky Sports! Useless wankers.
I mean, yesterday we got a day pass for Sky Sports for the rugby. So we also got access to Sky F1, and my mum went, California is showing it live today, and I went, yeah. She went, okay, and put on Channel 4.
Vettel should just full-on claim, I didn't see my front right tyre.
Why the hell not? The stewards aren't going to do anything on this. If they were, they'd have been on this by now.
They'd have done it already, yeah. But Sky always try and do this. They try and influence what the stewards find out post and during the race.
To be honest, the worst case ever was Monaco 2007, because that basically destroyed McLaren that season. That was basically the start of them going to shit for that season. Because the British media kicked up such a stink over the fact that Lewis finished second in Monaco, despite the reason why being explained. Like, he was told, if you can overtake at that before, you can get ahead of him after the pit stop, then you stay ahead. Otherwise, we're keeping position because we don't want he's crashing out and us losing a 1-2. And Lewis came out with some daft comment that's like, I wasn't allowed to race. And the British media kicked up such a stink that the FIA was forced to investigate McLaren and had them.
But Lewis says a lot of stuff without thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just to clarify, it won't be a standing start. It'll be a start behind the safety car.
I can't wait to see the hottest of takes from David Croft in Ask Crofty later.
Oh my god. But I swear, like, Ask Crofty exists just so Sky has deniability to basically say whatever they want. Because they can use the old Donald Trump. I didn't say it. One of my Twitter followers said it.
I fucking hate this race. I want to forget this whole thing ever happened. Please give me.
Why can't we just have an American, like an F1 equivalent of Stephen Smith?
I'm pretty sure. Oh god, it's like, yeah, we don't really have a Stephen A. Smith in Formula One. No one's that like just over the top. I'm just gonna say what I want.
I must say I miss Murray Walker at times like this. Because as much
Vettel and Hamilton under investigation.
Bamboozled.
Vettel and Hamilton under investigation.
Yay.
No, like Stephen A. Smith is nothing like Murray Walker. Stephen A. Smith is like, I'm gonna stir the pot just to get ratings.
Okay, the rule is no car may be driven unnecessarily slowly, erratically, or in a manner which could be deemed potentially dangerous. So both of them should be getting penalties, basically.
Yeah, like, like not accelerating after a corner is dangerous.
No, he was protecting something in the car. That'll be what it was. He was protecting something in the car.
Oh my god. Protecting something in the car.
Well,
he was worried about his engine overheating, so he didn't want to accelerate at that point. How's that sound for an excuse, Sky?
That is a terrible excuse.
Well, that's the thing. Can you, like, you know what's the worst part of this now, guys? The stewards are about to decide who wins this Grand Prix.
Yeah. Because basically, you can't use that excuse like, oh, I didn't accelerate when the lights went out because I need to protect my engine. I need to wait like 3 seconds after the lights go out. Then I can accelerate away from the grid. I didn't know it would cause an accident.
King.
Yep.
You should check my Twitter feed for a good tweet.
Okay, let me check this out. Oh my god. Welcome to Formula One, everybody.
I got a tweet saying, I don't have faith in him to black flag a guy. No, but that's what they should do. That was disgraceful from Vettel, and you know it. And I'm like, oh, for God's sake. Like I said, the stewards are going to decide who wins this race.
Yes, but Stroll win.
Stroll win.
Look at that smile, Andre.
The world's Canadian son. If anyone's interested, final warm-up for an IndyCar. It was Ryan Hunter-Reay, Max Chilton, Alexander Rossi, Simon Pagenaud, and Carlos Munoz. And the AJ Foyt car was fifth fastest.
I'm to pick my fantasy team. Okay, who should I pick this week, guys?
Oh god, Vettel's going to get black flagged. I can tell already. Fuck me. Race will resume at 6:15. So 10 minutes until we're back on the way again.
I know there's an image in my file of memes which is perfectly. I should use perfectly now, but it's so full. There's thousands of images I have to look. Oh, I should organize my memes better. This is bad.
Oh, hi, Jody. Well, that's the thing. How are the stewards going to judge this? Because yeah, Vettel was out of line ramming his car into Lewis, but that wouldn't have happened if Hamilton didn't brake check.
Well, both of them broke the.
Yeah, both of them broke the rules.
Yeah, so both of them should get penalties.
Ooh, several sources in IndyCar paddock are saying to keep an eye on Andretti Autosport talking to Chevy about possibly switching to them.
Andretti to Chevy.
Andretti to Chevy. They're like, awesome. you know something, McLaren? Screw that. We want to win like at other places other than Indianapolis.
I'm pretty sure even if Andretti went to Chevy, they could still convince Fernando to join them.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I'm pretty sure like Alonso's experience with Andretti was more specific. Like, hey, this guy Michael that Ron Dennis was going on was terrible. He's not that bad of a guy.
Yeah, Michael's kind of like, hey, you know how Ron Dennis used to shit on you? I was the guy who shit on before you.
I found the meme.
The amount I'm saying I'm not denying the possibility of a red flag, but people are so spinning on this.
Yeah, because pretty much people just parrot what Sky tell them. If Sky says that Hamilton is at fault, most people are going to say that Hamilton wasn't at fault.
If they say Hamilton's not at fault, I swear to God, I'm going to go ape shit on the podcast.
There are people on Twitter in reply saying, yeah, Hamilton wasn't at fault. Vettel's a crybaby.
Do you really think the FIA are going to black flag the championship leader? No.
I think they're just going to say they're going to like try to spin this.
Boys will be boys. Let them have their spat.
Yeah, they're not going to penalize anybody. Damn. Looking at qualifying saying pick as many Penske cars as possible.
Oh dear! Breaking news in the world of bike racing: Mahindra to withdraw from the Moto3 World Championship at the end of the season.
That was not unexpected, to be honest.
Yeah. It looks like they're focusing more of their efforts into Formula E going forward, so they're going to withdraw from Moto3. So
all hail the great Rosenquist!
All hail Drive for Hire!
Apparently, Fox will have a camera on Danica Patrick's visor for the race at Sonoma.
Yes, they will.
In NASCAR. Graham's retweeted someone saying this, saying IndyCar has been doing this for months, just an FYI.
Oh, come on, Graham.
I will rely on this moment to be a smarmy git.
Hamilton wasn't at fault. He didn't force Vettel to ram him. Oh, for God's sake.
Well, like, yeah.
Vettel wasn't his fault. He didn't make Hamilton like not go forward.
Not accelerate. Yeah, ridiculous.
It's like, are we really being this obtuse? Like, it's annoying because incidents like this bring out the worst in Formula One fans. Like me included. I have no problem admitting this, but That's on Twitter.
I'm the biggest Vettel stan there is, but both of them should be getting penalties. It's not as if Lewis did nothing wrong.
I'm only here for Alonso, so penalise everyone in front of him and let him have a win.
I do not need the Alonso cockiness of a win. The things I do not need in my life.
Race restart in 5 minutes.
IndyCar's responded to Graham Rahal will link to the periscope of his visor cam.
Oh my god. Okay, I need one more pick for $19. Right now I got Pagano, Newgarden, Rossi, and let's see who's available at 19 bucks or less. Yeah, I can pick Marco for 17. I could yeah, Esteban Gutierrez. I don't think Gutierrez is going to do any well out there. Like, Aloshin is a better pick. Like, both Aloshin and Andretti are a better pick than Gutierrez. Let me see how the other guys have done in practice. Oh, Marco's been fast. That's undeniable.
He was 6th in final in the morning warm-up. So he was.
Like, the only issue that I have with Marco being my pick is that he's so far down on the grid.
He's 8th.
Wait, he's 8th? There's no way he's
8th!
He's 8th. Oh, damn. Oh, God. Like,
he hasn't got qualifying for once!
My mind just saw Chilton at the bottom of the list. Okay. I'm gonna pick Marco. I'm gonna go out on a limb and pick Marco. I was like, Aloshin or Marco. Aloshin missed pretty much most of the sessions. Marco is 8th. I gotta pick Marco.
You won, right? Can't afford it.
Oh, look, Black Eyed Peas. Or a single one.
Let's not talk about the Black Eyed Peas after their fucking horrendous Champions League final performance.
I already thought they'd take it to
the Champions League like the Super Bowl.
I already thought they'd take it to Real Madrid after their season.
Oh, they're getting Raikkonen back out of the car.
Wow.
Raikkonen's back.
Even though he's going to be like multiple laps down.
No, he's really not. He's maybe one lap down on.
Oh yeah, you have to make it back up your laps because.
Yeah, because it's going to be a restart under the safety car.
Yeah, because F1 safety car rules are stupid.
Yeah. If they can get him back out on track and get the car working, he will be allowed to unlap himself and he'll be back on the racing lap.
What kind of sport is this?
It's motorsports.
Perez is also coming out, so he's going to be only one lap down.
Like Vettel says, like ex-Matty G. So come to the end of the chat. Ex-Matty G says Matty said Vettel deserves a race ban.
Oh, get lost.
Race ban? Fuck out of here.
Ex-Matty G is a buster. Ex-Matty G is a hot take artist who works for a hot take artist site. What more do you want me to tell you? That's all I need to say in response to that.
There are some horrific opinions when an incident like this happens.
Yeah, between two of the most probably beloved and despised drivers in the sport.
So, yeah, most likely 2 of the 3 most popular. Yeah, Raikkonen's back out on track. As is Sergio Perez. I've got Perez's car fixed, so he's back on. He'll be back on the lead lap as well.
Part of me is like getting my tinfoil hat on. Is like, did they red flag this race just so they get time to repair the cars?
Pretty much. I don't think they needed to red flag this.
Yeah, because they pretty much could have just,
Everyone could have had to pit again because they all destroyed their tyres picking up all the damage.
Oh my god.
See, we could have forced 2 pit stops.
I'll say this much as well, though. This championship just got dirty. We'll be celebrating right now.
Nah. It's like the Mercedes Ferrari feud just got real.
This race would be fucking over by now if none of this had happened.
Yes.
No kidding.
It's almost like they're purposely trying to back this up into the IndyCar race.
Well, what? Okay. Thank God it's in June, and it was like close to the summer solstice. Otherwise, it would be getting dark by the end of the
yes, you can tell that the sun is getting low because them shadows be getting long.
Mm.
God, we're not even halfway yet.
I say, when they were praising Lewis for hanging on to the lead, it's been pretty much all safety car.
Absolute scenes if Lewis does the same thing again.
No, I want Vettel to take out Lewis. I don't care what the repercussions are.
The repercussions are a Lance Stroll victory.
I got a tweet in response to that saying, no, we wanted a friendly rivalry and we are not getting it now potentially because of this bullshit. And I'm like, don't lie to yourself.
No one wants a friendly rivalry.
Yeah, why do you think IndyCar isn't as popular as it could be? Because they're all buddies.
I want flaming sticks.
I want to go back to the old champ car days where fists be flying every weekend.
I want Tracy to the top rope of a barricade.
Okay, safety car in this lap.
Here we go.
Stroll in
Lewis.
Massa has a problem.
All right, Lewis, let's see. All right, Hamilton, restart this time. Don't break on the apex. That's a good boy.
I want Toto Wolff waking up to a horse's head.
It is Italy, after all.
Prancing horse and all.
Hamilton still hasn't put the trigger on yet.
Oh, Hamilton did the same thing again.
Here we go. He's put the throttle down now. Go on, Seb, get in there. Williams under pressure from Hulkenberg. Look at Ricciardo! Ricciardo passed all of them! Look at that from Daniel Ricciardo! Up to third!
Oh my fucking God, why?
Daniel Ricciardo with one of the passes in a year!
He overtook like 3 cars on that restart.
Hamilton under pressure from Vettel. Hulkenberg under a bit of pressure as well. He's trying to pass Felipe Massa. Stroll's passed Massa on track as well. So Stroll up to 4th. Well, actually, he's gone back down to 4th again. You get what I mean?
Yeah, he's in 4th now.
Did Ricciardo pass 3 people?
Yes, he did. He went from 7th to 3rd.
And people say Verstappen's the exciting driver in this thing.
That's because Ricciardo does it with his brain.
Yes.
And thinks, I know what will happen.
Mostly he does it with his brain. I have seen a few
compared to Verstappen.
Yeah, like Ricciardo only takes the chances he'll make. Verstappen Verstappen takes all the chances and sometimes he makes them.
But Ricciardo on Vettel in Spain is one.
Yeah.
Ricciardo on Rosberg in Hungary.
Yeah, Massa's the one under pressure from Hulkenberg. Stroll has benched Felipe Massa.
just wait till after the race, and Christian Horner will be talking about how because Daniel comes managed to get podium, Verstappen would have won it.
And in all of that, Alonso's still 8th.
Magnussen gets both of them. Look at Kevin Magnussen. Up to 5th place.
Oh, this race just turned into a massive banter.
Oh, fantastic racing.
Turns out all you need to have a good race is a shit track.
all you need is a shit track with a long straight and a 90-degree corner. You're good, fam.
It looks like Massa's got a problem of some kind on the car. He sunk David. You know, Alonso's passed him now.
Oh, for God's sake. Things I don't need in my life. Alonso passing Massa.
Yep, Vettel has fallen to more than a second behind Hamilton.
Hulkenberg's out. Hulkenberg is out. So we are down to 15 runners, I want to say.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, 17.
16?
Yes,
Is it a safety
16.
car? Is it a safety car because Hulkenberg?
No, Hulkenberg went to a runoff area. He got his car off the track.
Okay.
He went into the runoff behind the castle. He'll be fine.
Hulkenberg, why did you do that? You should have left your car on track.
You should have left your car on track. Bad move.
Hulkenberg's such a good sport, bless him. As Bottas passes Van Dorn. Valtteri Bottas back in the points in 10th place.
So what are the odds of all the non-finishers today being Renault powered now?
Imagine your teammate retiring and you still couldn't beat him.
He still couldn't beat him. Yeah, Hulkenberg didn't even finish the race, Jolene, and you still couldn't beat him.
DRS now enables. Massa hits the pits.
I'm sorry. This race, even the straight is dumb. This is a dumb track.
This race is dumb on every level, and yet here we are. Fire in the car. Massa's done.
I was about to say both McLarens are in the points, but Bottas is overtaking him. Van Dorn.
But look at that. Kevin Magnussen now running 5th for half. That's which would be tying their best ever finish. So what happened with Hulkenberg? What caused the broken front tire?
It seemed like he hit a wall. That's the only way.
I'll tell you what caused it. A pecky right foot.
He's driven. Yeah, he's hit a curb. He's hit a curb on turn 7, and that's what's caused it. Yeah. Driver error.
Good job, Hulkenberg. Oh, yep. Hit a wall. Hit a wall.
Yep. Fuck. I hit the wall. That was literally the words he says on the radio. Sad times.
Is this the street circuit danger we've been looking for?
Oh my God.
Raikkonen and Perez under investigation.
The look on Alain Prost's face when Hulkenberg hits the wall. It was like just
Yeah, sorry, just to tell you that Raikkonen and Perez under investigation for working on their cars in the fast lane, apparently.
Oh yeah, you're not allowed to work. You're not allowed to work on your car in the pit lane itself. You need to pull it off into the the section where they normally service the car or in the garage.
Interest to the football fans. Donnarumma has just tweeted #Donnarumma, #Raiola yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Sounds like he's running for office.
We're here for the Gianluigi Donnarumma presidential campaign.
He actually wants to be murdered, doesn't he?
It's like, I pledge my loyalty to my agent. One thing that
Bottas is slowly working his way up now.
Alonso's
up to 9th.
If the Honda goes on Alonso's engine, I actually might feel sorry for him.
Brother did 6 place right now. Alonso in 6th, which would be by a country mile McLaren's best finish of the year.
Yeah. And with Massa out, we have our first non-Renault car out of the race.
The top 8 cars are all different brands.
Yes.
8 different teams in the top 8 places.
That's mainly because
sport isn't competitive.
That's mainly because half the Red Bulls are out.
Mm. Oh, it would have been 9 in 9 if Hulkenberg hadn't retired.
Yes.
Stroll is just about keeping up with Ricciardo in 4th. He's got an outside chance of a podium here.
They're allowed to change tyres when it's red flagged, aren't they?
They are.
You are.
So Hamilton and Vettel have no stop this race.
Yeah.
Right.
They found a way to no stop this race.
I think the difference is that Hamilton's on his one remaining new pair of super softs, whereas Vettel's on a used set.
Yep. You can tell because the gap between the cars is now 2 seconds.
2.3 between the front two now. Ricciardo another 3 seconds back. There's now a gif out of Adam Prost's reaction to the Hulkenberg retirement. It's like, ooh. Again, we're still waiting on that steward's call.
They're not gonna. It's gonna be a non-call.
What was it that Hulkenberg said in Japan when he passed? Or was it "See you later"?
See you later.
RJ's just tweeted Lance Stroll P4. It's almost like you have to give young rookies time to acclimate to F1 before writing them off as failures.
No, Palmer's a failure.
Palmer's a failure.
Yeah, Palmer's a failure, but Lance Stroll.
Lance Stroll's good. I always liked Lance Stroll.
Bloody hell, Lewis Hamilton's headrest is loose on his car.
Oh, DQ him!
DQ him, not safe.
Because that's safety.
Unsafe.
But yeah, if his head have to stop.
He did it to himself and the rest of the
Black and orange, black and orange.
Me and Dre, the Vettel stands, are literally asking for anything to happen.
The stewards dare give a penalty for either of what Hamilton and Vettel did.
Nope.
The longer this goes on, the more I think they won't do it.
They're finding a way. They're finding a way to make this a reprimand. They're finding any loophole in the regulations.
They're digging up the entire 300-page rule book.
It's literally the longer this goes on, the more it is a reprimand.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, you two have both been very naughty. Now, stop it.
Yeah, they're giving me basically the don't do this again, and we'll call it a watch, basically, because you don't want to directly influence the win.
While they're secretly really happy because it's improved the coverage and there's going to be more people watching.
Drama!
They're telling Lewis Hamilton, see if you can put the headrest back in on the straight.
You just need to reach out of the cockpit and just, oh, yeah, he did it. He did. He reached out and just press it down.
90 miles an hour. No big deal. Back in. It looks like it's actually fixed it, to be fair.
It's coming back up. It's coming back up.
I think they have to stop him personally.
They have to. That's dangerous.
Yeah, no, it's coming back up. You're not going to be able to fix that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is Vettel going to get the jammiest win of all time?
Drive points. Is not looking good.
Yeah, they got the headrest ready for him just in case.
Do they have to?
Well, I don't know if they have to or not, Ryan. I don't know if the stewards will intervene and say, oh, well, you've got to do it because it might be dangerous. I don't know.
Well, it would be because obviously the idea of the headrest is it's there to help protect you if you're in a crash.
Yeah.
If it's floating up, then obviously it's not doing its job.
You can't just have the head not secured. If he has a crash and he would die. Completely. I'm sorry, you would die if your head isn't secure because it will snap so badly. Then it's just for safety.
Well, this is going to be very intriguing.
They've got to pit him.
The stewards haven't intervened yet on this, but we're interested to see if they do.
Watch how Hamilton's going to pit and then they're going to punch Vettel for it. Just balance it out.
Just balance it out.
Because you know what? Like, King, surely they've got to put out the black and orange at this rate.
Like, I have a feeling they're talking to the Mercedes pit wall to see how bad it actually is. And Mercedes are probably downplaying it to just avoid getting a black and orange.
I know. I mean, the fact that it is like floating off, and obviously, if a crash was to happen, that clearly means it's not actually going to be doing its job. No, it's fine.
It's fine. Don't want to affect the race outcome.
It isn't like there's been Hamilton retirement so far anyway due to crashes. It'll be fine. There you go.
Hamilton's got to box next lap. Hamilton has to stop.
I was gonna say it is like telling someone who's just parachuted. Okay, so it looks like your parachute is broken. It's not a problem.
Yeah, just jump out the plane. It'll be fine. As long as it doesn't affect.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well,
wait for Team LH to be like, where's Vettel's penalty?
Come on. Sorry, I'm very smug right now.
Oh my God! Yes. Did you see the slow-mo reaction shot of Toto hearing the news? Yeah, you have to pin Hamilton now.
Is it any better than Prost's?
You can literally see him mouth the word "fuck" in slow motion while he pounds his fist on the table.
Ice 1 is gonna win.
Hamilton has to pit. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, stop go penalty for Sebastian Vettel. Dangerous driving.
Called it.
Sure.
I called it.
Sure, it's happening.
So basically, they've given Hamilton and Vettel the same penalty. It's going to take 10 seconds to secure and 10-second penalty.
Guys, Daniel Ricciardo's going to win this race.
No, Lance Stroll is going to win this race.
Wait.
What the hell is the for?
That was a 9.3 second stop for Hamilton. It's basically line astern right now. And now Hamilton's have to come out to traffic. He's come out right behind Sainz. No, that's Perez. That's Perez and that's Perez and Ocon. No, that's Perez and no, Kvyat. Sorry. No, that's Sainz. My bad. I got confused there.
Are you sure, Andre?
Box him now.
Oh, can we tell Raikkonen to take out Lewis?
Tell Vettel to push like hell and see if he can get out in front of these dudes.
Tell Raikkonen to just pile drive Hamilton's backside and see what happens. He'll choose to overtake him and then brake check him for karma.
I've got no argument for that stop go. What can I say? The problem is with me is that I'm stunned Hamilton's not been punished.
Yeah, they both should have got something, unless
they both broke the same rule of behind the safety car rules.
Tell him Vettel, keep your head down, get on with it, basically. There's Hamilton overtaking Sainz. My brother has tweeted one of his friends with a quote of, "Your favorite driver is a bitch nigger." Us black people. When we're salty about F1, I'll really salty about F1. Vettel will be coming in this lap. It looks like he'll come out maybe third ahead of Kevin Magnussen.
So how long is a pit stop here?
I don't know. It's not going to be that long because you cut the first part of turn 1 as well on the exit. Vettel's 27.8 ahead of Hamilton right now.
That's what I mean.
If there's any sort of karmic justice, it's actually probably worked out perfectly, really.
Car's going to win this. Manson's going to be on the podium, Andre.
Yeah, K-Mag is on for a podium spot right now. Here comes Vettel into the pits for his 10-second stop-go penalty.
Are they allowed to change his tyres, or are they not?
No.
You'd have to serve the 10 seconds first.
That's what I mean. Are they gonna serve the 10 seconds and change it?
They're not.
Because if they change the tyres, then there's no chance he comes out ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Hamilton is coming down the front straight now. He's got Fernando Alonso for company. That's Bottas there.
There he is. He's ahead.
He's ahead. Vettel has come out ahead of Lewis Hamilton.
We have a race, lads.
Well, now.
Race on, lads.
He's come out ahead of Paris. Drive-through penalty for Kimi Räikkönen, working on the car outside of the fast lane.
They just don't like Ferrari. I've got to determine this.
Well, this race suddenly got interesting, didn't it?
All of a sudden, Bottas is now ahead of both of them.
Yeah, Bottas is ahead of both of these two. But he's probably got... He doesn't have to stop again either because he's probably changed tyres during the red flag.
Alonso's P5, Ocon's P4, Magnussen's P3, Stroll's P2, Ricciardo's somehow in the lead.
Sergio Perez also gets the drive through. Lewis Hamilton on the radio says indirectly, 10-second stop go was not enough for that. You know it, Charlie.
Wow.
Well, no, that's a 30-second penalty.
Mm-hmm.
He was...
And the fact that he didn't get anything because he basically triggered it. Because if he hadn't have decided, I'm not going on the throttle out the corner...
Yeah, he clearly instigated Vettel into that accident.
You can use high speed. That's not putting close to first punch, so it's not the fight. Simple as that.
Do you know I've seen drivers do what Vettel did on the safety car. I've seen people do that before and there was no penalty at all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not defending it. I'm just saying I've seen it before and there's been no penalties. This is the first time I've seen it get a penalty.
And it's not like the reason Lewis had to come in was not because of that accident. Like, it's not because Vettel damaged his car.
The only reason they've done that is, one, because of the Sky commentary, and two, because of Lewis had to come in for safety.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What we just want now is Alonso just to not let anyone by. Make your car that Honda as wide as you can. Throw the bits of it you don't need back.
Oh my god.
Just wait for the straight. Okay, Mag.
Yeah, if a Haas gets a podium today, man.
Yeah, that would be Haas's best ever finish in a Grand Prix, beating Grosjean's.
We have two pieces of North America on the podium today.
two.
Andre, how drunk would you have to have been to predict a Ricciardo?
Okay, I'll admit one of the pieces of North America is basically Italy, but
yeah, well, when you put it like that.
is this? What is this?
This race is mental.
Alonso.
It's mental for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Oh no.
They're going to go 3 wide. Alonso passes into... Nice pass there.
Off their place.
When was the last time we had the 3 best drivers on the planet together like that? If only we had the 3rd man in a decent car.
Yeah, not pretty much be a moving chicane.
I do love how Alonso still makes a big deal of defending against the big boys.
Yeah, but what was the last time the top 4 was a Red Bull, a Williams, a Haas, and a Force India?
I'll check the records.
All right, Val, let's... Grosjean's complaining that the brakes might have gone again. A common recurring theme of the Haas season, bad brakes. It's a shame because he is in the points right now. Grosjean is in 10th place. Vettel and Hamilton fighting. Here we go.
And oh my god,
he's brake checking.
Ricciardo still leads, by the way, 4.7 seconds over Lance Stroll in second. Kevin Magnussen holding off Esteban Ocon from the battle for the last podium spot. And right behind them is this fight now you're seeing on the hard camera between Bottas, Vettel, and Hamilton. So the fight for third is on here, folks. I got a couple of people in my Twitter timeline telling me that wasn't a harsh enough penalty, and my response to that is, when was the last time the stewards gave out a 10-second stop and go?
Yeah. Like, when was the last time the stewards gave anything out more than a 10-second stop and go?
Exactly. Like, that was the equivalent of maybe 40 seconds in terms of penalty. Like, what more do you want him to do? Like, you want to straight up disqualify him? Because that's very dangerous.
The thing is, me and Dre agree Seb should have been penalised. It's just that any other driver on the grid and they don't ask for that, the stands don't ask for that penalty.
After I saw he turned in, I was like, okay, punish him. Like, I have no problem with that.
Like, my issue is that, yes, Seb should have been punished, but I also feel like Lewis should have been punished as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hamilton got away with one today. You know, I guess karmic justice was served given his headrest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, if the headrest thing didn't happen, would Sebastian have got penalised? That's going to be the new question.
If he got penalised, there would have been... If he got penalised and Hamilton didn't have a stop, we probably would not... we probably would not be able to go on Twitter right now.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, contact between the Saubers, Wehrlein and Ericsson banging wheel. Marcus, easy fella. And now Bottas now up into like the Magnussen is falling fast here. Ocon now into the podium spot ahead of Bottas fourth. Magnussen now under pressure from Sebastian in fifth. Yeah, like Hamilton's been like, if things stay as they are, Vettel extends his championship lead to 14 points. Bottas will only be 44 off the top in third. Ricciardo would be on 92 points for fourth. We overtake Kimi Räikkönen, which kind of says a lot about Kimi Räikkönen's season, really.
Right, I want, like, can we just end the race now? Can we just end it now?
Yeah, okay,
like, I want this to... Because think about how happy this podium would be!
Yellow flags in Sector 1. Why is there yellow flags in Sector 1?
I think debris from the Sabre collision.
Good shout. Vettel passes Magnussen for 5th place. Hamilton might have a look into turn 2. He does, and he passes him pretty easily.
Yep. Because man, oh man, if I wasn't if I wasn't on a lead team and had Hamilton behind me, I don't care if it was for position. I'm moving over because I'm not getting a random penalty today.
Can I just say as well, like, is Esteban Ocon suffering from deja vu, keeping Valtteri Bottas behind him in a battle for a podium spot?
Yes.
It's like, Ocon's like, we're even doing this again?
Doing this again, except this time both Vettel and Hamilton are behind you too, so play nice.
You've only got 3 of the 5 best drivers in the world behind you. No pressure.
Go, Lance!
Second place. This is a miracle.
Where's the pay chance now?
Where's the pay chance now?
Well,
did you guys see my lamp?
Ocon was aiming for a podium.
Can I just say, I really hope Badger GP stop picking a Lance Stroll after this.
Oh, they're not going to stop.
No, that's their gimmick.
Because he really, like, I am, like, so annoyed for him. Like, I'm not a fan of his, but at the same time, he's just been a rookie driving as best he can.
Ocon's a sitting duck here. Bottas is very close now. He's going to have DRS. Ocon gets defensive, but Bottas will fly around the outside of him. No podium for Esteban today, sadly.
Do love Alonso on the radio. We could have won this race.
I must admit, Fernando Alonso is quite the character when he's peeved off. Fastest lap of the race from Valtteri Bottas there, by the way, 144.9. Probably including the nice little toe he got for the entire back straight.
To be fair, his speech at the Indy banquet is still one of the best.
Oh, it was fantastic.
You get into the car, but just not sell because you don't have 2 people tell you inside or outside.
Great stuff. Ocon already falling back into Vettel's DRS range. Well, for all the crazy that's happened, I will gladly take 4th place in finishing ahead of Lewis Hamilton.
Well, you're still finishing. Like, of all the things that could have, like, yeah, I thought this race was going to be boring. It's been, you know, pretty good. Not great, not good, pretty good.
It's been like a great 7 out of 10 shit show, hasn't it?
Yes. Without the shenanigans, it would have easily been like a 3 out of 10.
You call this a 7 out of 10? This is a 10 out of 10 shit show.
Yeah. In terms of shit shows, 10 out of 10. In terms of like quality race,
free.
Yeah.
Hamilton's falling back. Come on, Seb. Push hard. Let's go. I can smell that podium.
Do you remember what I said earlier about the class of 2017?
Yeah. Bottas again with the fastest of the race.
This year is great.
Man, but I can't wait for the driver interviews after this.
We're in some quality opinion.
Can you get David to do
quality
the
hot
interviews?
takes.
I want David to do the podium interviews. That'd be fantastic. After his one for the qualifying yesterday.
Because it's Azerbaijan and they've got no racing driver in their past, they're just going to take some Mong like DC or Eddie Jordan.
I want Brundle to give the interviews and on the podium say, "Oh, Lewis, we really see Vettel screw you over out there," and then Vettel just throw hands.
No. Vettel throws him a la Undertaker on Mankind off the podium.
Oh my god.
Oh, Perez out.
My God, that killed him.
My God, that killed him.
With God as my witness, he is broken in half.
If you're a wrestling fan, you might want to find my latest tweet on Twitter. I think it's quite relevant today. Let me know when you find it.
I'm all for this opinion, Dre.
If you hate me now.
I came to play.
I'm just saying, it's not the first time we've been thrown under the bus for being a Sebastian Vettel fan. Just saying.
Hey, up until like an hour ago, it was pretty much the hip thing to be a Sebastian Vettel fan.
We're back to where we belong.
We're back to the good old Red Bull days. Yeah, we got 9 laps to decide this bad boy.
In a separate note, the Miz should become the world champion at some point again.
Yes, please.
Yes.
He's so good.
I want the never-ending world championship tour.
Just remind anyone who tries to start on me on Twitter. You do realize I eat this shit for breakfast.
You're not around for this in like 2013. 2013 was way worse than this.
I was around during 2013, and that was fun.
I mean, which was the year when Webber going second driver. Not bad for a second driver. What, second?
Number 2.
Yeah.
I just want the very like hard pressed Mark Webber bottom drop.
Dre, you do race reviews, right? Dre, in your race reviews, do you give it an out of 10?
I do.
You should just do an out of shit show instead of an out of 10.
An out of shit show.
Shit show out of shit show.
That works. Go on, Ocon, hold him off.
Out of safety cars. Out of safety cars.
Great check him, Ocon.
What were the odds? Okay, Dre, what were the odds on Stroll on the podium earlier?
I believe something like in the range of 16 to 1. And that was after the first safety car.
My man.
Can I just say, shout out to friend of the show, Len Morrison, that's eagerly sweating on a Daniel Ricciardo victory at 12 to 1 right now.
Oh,
Verstappen is fuming.
Well done, that man.
Verstappen may actually kill someone.
Verstappen would have had this in the bag after what had happened.
Yep.
Yeah, you know Christian Horner's going to be banging on at how Max would have won it.
Yeah.
And you just end up feeling sorry for Daniel because it's like, well, he didn't. He ended up out.
Yeah.
Daniel finished.
Thanks, Renault.
Can I just say, Bottas, who caused that opening lap incident, is going to finish in 3rd. There is no justice for anyone in this Grand Prix.
There's no, just like in life, there's no justice in this world.
No, none. Life is cruel. Life is stupid. F1 is stupid. Everything's stupid. Everybody watch MotoGP. Problem solved.
It's like, who do we vote for the driver of the day?
Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll.
I vote the Mercedes mechanic who attached Lewis Hamilton's headrest.
Yeah.
I think that's Stappen, to be honest. Good performance.
I'll take 4th. I'll take a 4th.
I'll take a 4th after a 10-second stop go.
Go on, Lance.
King, I'm going to be completely unbearable on the podcast tomorrow, and it's going to be lit.
I don't care. I'm going to be just as unbearable because Lance Stroll is getting the motherfucking podium.
Maple! The Maple Sun! I love that, like Daniel Ricciardo is so popular, like nobody cares that Ricciardo is going to win this race. Like, because the thing is now, like, they're telling Lance to push now because Val is actually reeling him in. 9.2.
He wasn't pushing. Wow.
Look, just don't tell Lance. Look, he's gonna crash. Just keep him calm.
Keep him calm. He's a youngin. He needs to stay relaxed.
Yeah.
Driver of the day vote. Who am I going to give it to?
That's what's happened. Max deserved it again. Great overtakes. I saw the P18. Oh my god, Lance Stroll was actually edge.
I'm not sure how Oscar is going to top this.
I see clearly.
I'm gonna tweet that to Matt.
The ultimate opportunist. Stay on the broken dreams. Gonna leave it all behind. This race is a shit show. Everybody watch all 3 MotoGP races after this, by the way, between now and...
This is the equivalent of the 2006 World Cup, Holland versus Portugal.
Oh, you mean that game where there was like 22 yellow cards?
Yeah, the Battle of Nuremberg, yes.
And they beat the shit out of each other. That was amazing.
There was 4 red cards and 16 yellows.
It's like Lance Stroll, the most successful Canadian that isn't a Villeneuve.
The most successful non-Villeneuve.
Is it start? You got to start somewhere.
Did you not see the link I posted in the chat earlier?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it's great. This is like...
Brilliant.
There is something about an underdog, isn't there?
It just is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, apparently, Stroll is only a 10th a lap slower than Daniel Ricciardo.
I'm sorry, if I'm Lance Stroll and I finish on the podium, I'm not even opening the champagne because you're never finishing there again.
Yeah, I'm taking it home, putting it on the shelf.
And then you tell the kids in 30 years, this is the time I think, no, Dad, you're lying.
It's like, kids, when I finally pass away, you can crack open that champagne bottle for me.
And all of a sudden, Sebastian Vettel's putting the hammer down. He's just set the fastest lap of the race. He's trying to chase down Val for the podium spot.
We've got to gap Lewis, that's for sure.
It looks like all of a sudden, like Seb and Lewis are in a time trial. And like again, they are starting to catch up to Bottas. I think they're going to run out of lap. But
and people said the wider cars wouldn't provide more entertaining races.
According to the chat, Alonso is complaining about lack of power.
Just ask Nico Hulkenberg how he feels about the entertaining wider cars.
Yes. Yes.
You know what would make it worse? If Alonso finishes out of power, it would actually put both Saubers into the points, making it even worse for him.
Please.
Like, that would be 3 points for Sauber, and Pascal Wehrlein with another 9th place.
Motoring gods make this
Wait. Do we have 9 different constructors in the top 10?
We do.
Yes, we do.
Oh my god.
Mercs are the only car to have both their cars in the top 10.
Because Renault have none. Everyone is scoring points today except Renault.
Oh, Hamilton's telling his team to slow Bottas up.
Wow!
What a pathetic man.
There's no team orders in Mercedes. Bottas, slow down.
He has such an inferiority complex.
Let's see the just inane Hamilton comments today. Vettel should have gotten a harsher penalty. Let's slow up Bottas so I can catch Vettel.
Lol.
Oh my god.
Hamilton, you are shameless. Yeah, like the team basically just came back and said, you know what? No.
No.
Like, well done, the team, for having the balls to turn around and say no. Although Sky will now hate them.
Bias.
Will Hamilton join Ferrari? Find out on next week.
Have you not heard Eddie Jordan's mad
No.
conspiracy theory?
What? So he's leaving.
Mercedes is planning on pulling out.
Oh yeah, by
And
2020.
And China F1 is going to become a thing.
Oh well, China F1 is going to become a thing. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Is it xenophobic of me to say China F1 team will just steal the blueprint for one of the other F1 cars and then paint it red and say no, it's not copied?
I think it is.
Apparently, yeah. Like Christian Horner has revealed that someone has been asking Red Bull staff if they want to work for a different team, like a new team.
Hamilton and Vettel trading fastest laps right now. Vettel made a small mistake through turn 1 that time round. I love that the radio's telling Lance just to keep it calm, keep it steady. Go on, Lance, bring it home. That'll be a fantastic result for Williams.
The last clean that got
Keep cool, Lance, baby.
Yeah, you hear that? The last Canadian Formula 1 podium was 2001.
Oh, God.
It's been 16
You don't get
years.
a podium then. I don't even remember it.
Jack?
I honestly can't remember that podium.
Yeah, so there I go, number 55. Get Small Canada a podium at 2K16.
Oh, they're retiring Kimmy's car.
Kimmy's done.
Oh! That's a mistake.
Just saying, don't lie to fit your narrative. I got to be saying, don't. You know the pit lane's much nearer to 30 seconds. It's like, I said to him, okay, split those hairs, man. And he said, just saying, don't lie.
The pit lane is 30 seconds plus this 10-second stop and go. That's still 40 seconds.
That's still apply when it comes to F1. We live in a post-fax era.
Yeah, we're post-truth, just like American cable news.
Yeah.
I just see your response. The pit lane is nearly 30 seconds, mate. But sincerely, fuck off if you think I'm fitting the narrative.
Bottas just missing out. What was it, Dre?
Yeah, no, go for it, Sash.
If Bottas getting so close to winning this race, he's literally done the Roman Reigns Royal Rumble.
Yeah, like where's Mika Häkkinen to come out on a podium and be like, everyone, Bottas!
Bottas is the perfect teammate, though, for Lewis. He's really good, but he's not good enough.
Yeah.
Good.
Almost, that's what it is. We're going to have 2 laps to go, and Lance is only 2.6 ahead of Val. This is going to be close.
To be fair, the Williams is the slipperiest car on the grid, so it's going to be difficult to pass.
That was too quick one from Bottas. There's Stroll, there's Bottas, there's Hamilton, and there's Vettel.
Hamilton's now in DRS range of Vettel. We could have quite a chaotic finish on our hands here. And crazy enough.
I didn't think Canada could be topped, but...
Well done, Baku!
Yeah, well done, Baku. You gave us a delightful shit show.
No, what Baku should do every year is move the barriers a little bit closer to one another every year.
Just
Yeah. By 2040, there's just like there's enough space for one car to go through.
Well,
no.
Do you know what I've noticed? We haven't had somebody mysteriously buy a Heineken sign drinking a Heineken.
But Laura, Baku welcomed us.
Well done, Baku, for welcoming us to Well Done, Baku. To welcome Baku. Yeah. Have a safety car.
Hamilton got back up to 1.2 again. Seb's putting in a good lap here, just enough to hold them off. I think Lance is going to make it, but it's going to be close.
Understand. Absolutely. God, you've got this point.
Nobody cares that Ricciardo's about to win this race.
No one gives a
Come on. Come on, Stroll.
Hang on there, Lance. You got 3 miles to go.
Look at the fangirls. Look at the money.
Piss off, Lewis.
He's too far away.
He is too far away. It's not going to happen. The question is it going to be second or third for Stroll?
Come on, Lance. Come on, Lance.
Come on.
Sorry, Lewis, not today.
It felt brake checking as well.
You have no idea what I'd give for Ricardo binning it on the last lap.
Oh.
Charlie wants in on the hangout for the Stroll podium.
I'm so staying for the Stroll podium.
Come on, Stroll! You got this!
So Dre.
Between Stroll and Bottas. It might be a drag race to the line here.
So Dre, do we let our local Canadian get in on this stream?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Get him in here.
Okay.
Hang on.
Are you sure he's alive and he's not had an attack of some sort? What the this?
He's definitely dead by this point.
You got the link to pass on to him.
He says he needs to join. He's gonna hyperventilate. Oh, here we go.
Oh my God, no, go away, Bottas. Damn it. He lost second, but he's still on the podium.
Second, yeah, Bottas, third for Stroll.
Stroll should have taken him out.
We beat Hamilton.
After all of that, Vettel finished ahead of Hamilton.
We'll take it. We'll friggin' take it. Thank you very much. Well, congratulations to Williams. What a result that is.
This is why no one likes you for us. So boring.
I give him credit. That was awesome to get Lance to P3. That was just the biggest stroke of luck, and I believe in everything.
Well done, Williams. Badges.
If he's had one of the cleanest races of all the drivers on the field today.
Could you guys imagine the banter if Hamilton stayed into Vettel when they crossed the line? Copied him.
Here it is, the replay over the line, and Bottas by maybe a car length.
I wonder if Lance was saving fuel there. Or is the Mercedes just that powerful?
Yeah. That's like the closest in a long time we've had a photo finish.
There it is, over the line. I think it was something like half a tenth between them.
Yeah, he got it done in about, 20 meters to go.
I'm mighty chuffed about a podium.
Yep, some Canadian guy in the crowd with a huge flag.
I want to buy that man a drink.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Today's a good day.
Today's a good day.
Yeah, except for Lewis not getting a penalty, but British British media narrative bias.
The young podium sitter ever in a rookie season. 18 years, 239 days. Congratulations.
Eat it, Max Verstappen.
Yes!
Eat it, Max.
No one likes you. Can't even smile right.
Everyone thought that Max had the record down since they set the rule to be you have to be 18 in Formula 1. Everyone thought that Max was forever going to be the youngest podium winner, the youngest point scorer, but that's gone now.
And he's going to get a champagne. He's going to get a shoe full of champagne to celebrate.
Oh God.
Guys, also just one more notification. Pascal Wehrlein, a point for McLaren, 2 points for McLaren.
Yeah, boy.
Fernando Alonso finished in 10th, I believe.
Yes. Every team scored points today except for Renault.
Yeah, Alonso 9th, Pascal Wehrlein 10th. So a point for 9 of the 10 teams.
Daniel Ricciardo won this race.
What were the bookies' odds for Ricciardo to win?
I believe Ricciardo going in was like 16-1.
It must have been higher than that.
No, it was about 16s.
He was P10.
Actually, no. I think Ricciardo was like. Actually, no. That was Max. I think Ricciardo was like 33.
Like, honestly,
Some crazy fucker just got rich. Sorry, I know. Love you too, Mum.
Aussie Italian.
He's so happy and no one even cares to. Okay, people care about him, but like compared to Lance.
Very classy that Bottas went straight over to Stroll, gave him a handshake, and slapped him on the helmet. Good game, son.
Nah, I'm waiting for my Vettel Hamilton fight.
IndyCar coverage is starting half an hour early.
Okay.
Just
Wait, oh God, is Indy Lights only having the one race this weekend?
I think they had 2 races. The first one was won by, I want to say Herta. Was it Herta?
No, it was Matthias. Matthias won the first race.
Okay, but the only win that matters to me.
Sick.
Oh, new Planet of the Apes movie trailer.
Nice. Look at Lance. Look at how happy he is. Look at his team celebrating. Oh my, I'm so happy for him.
Yeah, but as Zoe said earlier, first Canadian podium since 2001.
I can't even think of Jack being on the podium that year. I'm honestly scratching my head. I mean, it must be BAR. It must have been BAR at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, Alonso.
Zachary Clayman DeMello has won his first Indy Lights race. Lance Stroll got a podium. Now all we need is James Hinchcliffe pulling off an upset victory at Road America, and this is a perfect, near perfect weekend for Canadian motorsport. And look, Lance is up to 12.
Yeah, just in case you're curious, that podium in question was Jacques Villeneuve at the 2001 German Grand Prix. He finished 3rd that day behind Rubens and Ralf Schumacher.
Thanks, Luciano Berti, for taking out Schumacher.
So there you go.
Oh yeah, race 2 happened earlier this morning.
Race 2 happened while this was on.
Yes. It was probably just as entertaining.
I chose a good week to come back.
You certainly did.
Sebastian is a lot.
NBCSN is doing a shoey montage.
Oh, why?
Why not? It's his day. Let him revel in it.
And all the people he's gotten to do shoeies. From Gerard Butler to Sir Patrick Stewart.
Hashtag Aussie rules.
Mariah Carey's gonna do a shoey. Watch Mariah Carey do a shoey.
Oh my god!
That little laugh Lance has. I can't stop grinning. I honestly can't stop grinning.
Now I gotta look up what the drinking age is in Azerbaijan.
Is that the first time that's ever been Google searched, ever?
Yeah, I thought Max getting an underage podium was gonna be a big deal, but I mean...
Oh, Daddy's here as well. That man, Richard and God.
Lawrence.
Oh, lucky for Lance, it is 18.
I was going to say, most of Europe is 18.
Hey, this is Azerbaijan we're talking about. They're one of the countries with the star and crescent in their flag. They're not really... They're on the edge. They're one of the progressive Muslim countries.
True.
I mean, this almost tops Spain 2016. It might have got closer if Lance was second, or if Ricardo had a failure, but I mean, you can only get so much.
We always have one of these races a season, don't we?
Just a total shit show.
Well, last year it was the Spanish Grand Prix.
Yep.
So I had to say as well, sorry for neglecting the chat on YouTube, by the way. You guys are great. I mean, we had over 35 of you in here at one point.
He's standing on the edge of the glass.
Thanks a lot for you guys who joined us, who stuck around to the end. You guys have been great.
I think we provided a better commentary than David Croft.
Yeah, miles better. Miles better.
Yeah, just calling people bellends and shit. It's been fun.
Well, we were partial to the right guys, so that makes a difference.
I have Stroll's on the first place.
King, this is going to be like the best worst episode of Motorsport 101 we've ever done next week, isn't it?
Do you think this is going to be the first time people from Azerbaijan have ever heard the Australian anthem?
It's a far away land.
But man...
Oh yeah, no German national anthem either.
Yeah, no German national anthem. Neither Lewis or Vettel are on the podium.
Wow.
What is our interviewer going to do without those two to try and bounce off of? Because that seems to be their focus point.
Well, I mean, Lance's first podium. It's the first time Ricardo's won in almost a year.
Is he the first Formula 3 champion to ever stand on a Formula 1 podium?
No.
In the modern era, at least.
Oh, in the current European Championship, yeah.
Suck it, Esteban. Where's the Quebec flag lens on Snapchat?
Daniel Ricciardo wins the first ever Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Technically.
Yeah.
Vettel is trending in the UK on Twitter right now.
Rosberg won the first and last ever Azerbaijan Grand Prix of Europe.
People are so mad. It's great. I love it.
What's trending on Twitter?
If you go onto the hashtag AskCrofty, it is salt.
What did you expect?
The salt.
I hope who got driver of the day?
Don't know yet.
Hopefully, Stroll.
Hasn't said
If it's not Lance, I'm gonna throw hands.
Yes, it needs to be Lance.
Hands on half.
Okay, they should have played the Canadian and British anthem just because Lance was on the podium.
I agree.
First time podium, guys. Get party.
Yeah, he'll get his day. Like at the rate I mean, at this rate, obviously not all the races are going to be like this.
You're telling me Lance Stroll isn't going to be on the podium in Austria?
Don't expect it, is all I'm saying. Yeah, I think this is exactly what Lance needs, and I think he's gonna
go
great in the future.
On my old Twitter account, I got blocked by Crofty.
Wow. I feel that needs a round of applause.
Search #AskCrofty. Okay, Damon Hill, understand why Vettel doesn't do media. Xmatty G. To clarify, Vettel deserves a ban and Hamilton deserves a stop-and-go penalty, in my opinion. What do you think? Okay, that's rather tame.
Bad opinion.
Stroll down it's rose water though. It's not champagne.
Oh, I knew it.
Yeah, because again, we're in one of the Star and Crescent countries. We're in a Muslim majority country.
Could someone of Williams? Could
Doesn't
someone
mean we
of
can't
Williams
get a good old shoey.
Could they not have snuck in like a ginger's grouse or something?
Yeah.
Some whiskey.
I'm pretty sure rose water will taste better out of a shoe than out of the bottle.
No, I'm pretty sure champagne's better because champagne's alcoholic. It'll kill any of the sweat, like the disgusting sweat in there.
I just retweeted someone's salty tweet about Lance and complaining that he's a shit driver. Because RJ retweeted it.
Shit driver is going to finish on the Grand Prix podium more than you will ever will.
Exactly. And RJ's retweeting everything. RJ is my hero. Honestly, RJ is my hero today.
Okay, but off my math, the current drivers who were in European F3, the current
look,
version
it's the no-time world champion mothering gene guy.
Oh, dear. Yeah, Lawrence Stroll looks like he's about to cry.
No, that's Verstappen hat. They got the wrong hat for him.
They got the wrong hat for Ricardo. They gave him a Verstappen hat. Of course they did.
Oh, my God.
Way to go. Well done, Baku, indeed.
They have welcomed Daniel. Daniel has been welcomed to Baku.
Oh shit! My Grand Prix predictions might be a little bit off, Dre.
Really?
A little bit.
Whatever gave you that idea?
Did you
predict? I'm going to find out what I predicted.
Vettel, Hamilton, Raikkonen.
You know what's crazy? Just a source on Twitter. Lance Stroll has an F1 podium and Nico Hülkenberg does not.
Yes.
Nor does Ocon.
Quite rightly, in my opinion.
Yeah. The other European F3 drivers in the grid are Esteban Ocon, Pascal Wehrlein, Daniel Kvyat, and Carlos Sainz Jr. Lance Stroll's the first one out of that group to get a podium.
My prediction for this race: positions gained, Verstappen. Fastest lap, Vettel. I might have got that.
Maybe.
Vettel first, Bottas did I get Bottas second? I did. Oh, excellent.
Nice.
Hamilton third, Raikkonen fourth, Ricciardo fifth, Verstappen sixth, Massa seventh, Perez eighth.
Shit from there, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kvyat ninth and Sainz Jr. 10th.
Did you have Lance in the points?
Surprisingly not. Okay. I was going to put him in, but then it got too close to qualifying, so they weren't accepting. But I don't think it would have made a difference. I actually got one position right, though. I'm happy.
Shout out to Michael that keeps telling me I'm lying to fit my narrative. My narrative right now is jokes and salt. I thrive off these things right now. Today is my element. Because I'm already seeing all like, trust me, you do not want to find Hamilton Twitter online right now. Oh, it's bad.
Oh, you just have to look at Ash Crofty and it says, "Oh."
What's Craig Baxter tweeting?
Oh God, I don't even want to look.
Let's just say
Ricardo, the luckiest cunt ever, along with Vettel. Hamilton's luck is non-existent.
There's probably a good reason why Ask Crofty is trending nationwide right now.
Yep, can't wait for this episode of MSTF1.
Right from today, Lance Stroll.
Better God. There is a God.
There's a God.
Lance Stroll, driver of the day. Everything is right in the world.
He's the best Canadian driver to ever grace the sport.
Oh God.
You know it to be true.
Whoa. There are people out there who would fight you.
I might make one of those memes where it's Stroll's asking a cloud in the sky, "How am I doing, boss?" and Gilles Villeneuve smiling down, saying, "All right, son."
Yeah, Daniel Ricciardo's 5th career win.
Someone from Fox Sports give me a job, please. I'm just here to be smug and just tell jokes. We've already improved on last year. Actually, we've had 3 different teams win the Grand Prix. Hooray!
3.
Get the shoe out.
Oh my God, James Allen's
Twitter. He's volunteering.
No, Daniel.
David Coulthard, you may have gained some respect from me today.
It's the most outrageous.
They're gonna make Lance do a shoey.
No! Make it stop!
Come on, it's your day. You're the driver of the day. Drink some rose water out of a shoe.
Champagne rose water. This is terrible on every level.
The people of Azerbaijan have never seen anything like this before.
Oh God! Disgusting.
What a great. Valtteri's trying to escape.
Honestly, if I'm Lance Stroll and he passes me his boot full of rose water, I'm throwing it off the podium.
And Ricardo does it just.
I've changed my hashtag for the day. The shoey is as awful as Seb not getting a race ban. I'm just trolling right now. It's great. Like I'm just fully embracing this right now. I live off their tears.
You are.
Oh, I cannot. Oh, as King said earlier, I cannot wait for the interviews.
Oh.
Yeah, and as you said, absolutely right. Verstappen was absolutely screwed out of a race win. That would have been Verstappen's by a mile otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to his car?
Engine failure.
It did a Renault.
It did a Renault.
Sack of potatoes blowing up.
Yes.
There we go. Eddie Jordan just pulling in Lawrence Stroll. Dad's here. You rich motherfucker. He's filthy, stinking rich. That's one very proud dad today. God bless.
Do I get up for the British and Irish Lions against the Hurricanes in their tour? And then be salty by the fact that that seems to be as close as the Scots are getting to.
Breaking news tweet. Lee McKenzie's just tweeted, wow, stay on Channel 4 for Sebastian Vettel and Lewis Hamilton interviews. Punchy is an understatement.
The only thing that would make it worse if it was on Sky.
Oh, dear. Then watch some heavily edited interviews that makes Lewis look like a saint and Vettel look like a, absolute villain.
They need to use the intro, like the clip of Vettel hitting him in the intro for the WrestleMania match.
Yeah, it's like, today was an unlucky day. We got hit with some bad luck and unlucky calls, and Lewis just, you can see, and as the stewards are obviously but the point is that they'll just make it Lewis, bad driving, and they cut out everything else.
Oh, thanks a bunch, RJ.
Anyone want drinks on me?
Sure, why not? And a non-alcoholic?
Or rose water on me, at least, or since we're in Azerbaijan.
Nice retweet, Sasha, on Matt Navigator. I saw that. Well played. That's like, when did all of a sudden, all I will say in my closing line is, when did all of a sudden brake checking become okay?
when the internet's guy did it.
Yeah, of course it is when the internet's guy does it. So whatever you say, man. So, I love that Lance Stroll said, this is going to scar me for life before he drank out of that shoe.
There's people comparing what Vettel done to Schumacher done to, like, Villeneuve.
What? Oh, come on!
And it's like, no, that's completely different.
They're in a championship fight, but it's not down to the wire. Like, if it was an Abu Dhabi, sure, then...
It wasn't during a green flag lap. Hello?
Yeah, it wasn't during a green flag lap. There's no way that collision would have taken out Hamilton's car.
It wasn't like the final lap that... What was it? It was the last race that happened at.
Yeah.
Yeah, a ref.
So it's like, yes, we're comparing the last race in which Michael has ended up he's messed up something, his car's about to go out, so he tries to take out Jack with him so that he wins the championship, to Vettel being annoyed that Lewis didn't, like, go on the accelerator and nudging. Totally the same. Unless we're considering, oh wait, one of them's German.
Logic doesn't apply on Twitter. Twitter is the place where logic goes to die and hot takes rule the world.
You don't have to tell me that after everything I've seen this week.
Because we, the millennial generation, are a generation of instant gratification. We want our hot takes and we want our responses now when we're angry and we don't want to give it rational thought. Vettel deserved to be punished, yes. Hamilton deserved to be punished too. And at least that's the take I've got on this. Like, a 10-second stop and go, I think, was about right for what it was worth. And you know what? That is an example being made of somebody, because that was roughly a 40-second penalty. Like, that is the biggest penalty the stewards have given out I can remember in recent memory. Like,
yeah.
Like, so the question you guys have got to tell me is that how far do you want to throw the book, and what sort
they
of
want him disqualified, and not only disqualified, also receive a race ban.
Like, What? So let me get this straight. I ask anyone that thinks that's a race ban. How far is too far?
Yeah.
Well, if that's a big penalty and a race ban, then what happened with Carlos Sainz at Canada is clearly like a free race ban or points on his license and all that.
No, that might as well be like a E-Day level. Yeah, you're getting your super license revoked. Get out.
I think, like, if for that to happen, that would need to be, you're not going to like this example, but either Hamilton hairpin timing Vettel or vice versa.
Yes.
Yep.
They do realize last time a race ban was given was because of Grosjean, and that was after about 5 races of dangerous driving.
Yeah.
And
the last
Grosjean
one
pretty much
having the crash could have killed Alonso if the car going over him had actually hit him in the head.
Yeah, also, Lance got a ban at the exact same track for driving like that as well. So, I don't know.
I think Bottas should get a 5-race ban for overtaking Stroll on the line.
Me too. Forget 5-race ban, 10-race ban. Demote him back to Williams and bring Lance up to Mercedes.
Yep.
Yeah, there's the official tweet. Lance Stroll, your driver of the day.
I'm gonna rehash an old joke.
If you don't go for a gap, you're no longer a racing driver.
For some reason, that sounded like Bane. That's if you no longer go for a gap, you're no longer a racing driver.
With the mask. It will be extremely painful.
Oh, breaking news. F for Formula 2. Looks like Jordan King's been disqualified.
Well, I got disqualified, fam.
He finished fourth, didn't he?
Look at my latest tweet.
All right.
Click on the link to my latest tweet.
Like I said, I just tweeted my honest to God 2-tweet opinion on the matter. I just said, well deserved what he got. I think Hamilton was eased off because of the headrest, but I will say this, I genuinely don't know how far a punishment is too far. I'll let you guys debate that. Like, you know what? Like, is it unreasonable to say, I don't know? Like, I don't know why we have to have an opinion on everything. I don't know what the right penalty would have been for something like because it's pretty much unprecedented. I think that's okay to say.
A 10-second penalty, a 10-second drive-through is a big penalty. Other than the black flag, I don't think there's a bigger penalty.
It was an extraordinary series of events that led to Ricardo, Bottas, Stroll standing on the podium here today. Of course, the most extraordinary of all of those events was the contact between Vettel and Hamilton and the second safety car. We've got this from the commentary box in a very successful podium. Dodge that. Look at this contact. Here we go. What happened here, DC?
Well, Hamilton's able to now control pace of the race. The safety car lights are going out. We have the message on the timing section telling us the safety car will be in that lap. So Hamilton has to back the pack up to get some space through the safety car. And the key thing here is Vettel, he sort of flicks it into the apex to try and accelerate through the corner.
I'm watching the Channel 4 coverage, watching DC break this down now.
To do anything right now. He has complete control of the pack. small meltdown from Seb as he goes alongside to gesticulate this. Gesticulate. Thank you very much. Teamwork. And then pulls it back together. That's where I think.
Have you noticed that no one seems to be able to spell Azerbaijan?
Yeah.
I'm just looking for all the different spellings. We even have one person who's at least spelled it ACER.
Mackenzie, you interviewed Hamilton.
I don't think so. I think it was
Vettel.
quite obvious. I mean, I don't run in the back of him on purpose. I damaged my wing. I think he had a little bit of damage as well. Nothing that would have impacted on the race, but yeah, it's just not the way to do it. He's done it a couple of times.
He's done it a couple of times.
Was really good. You know, he surprised me and jumped me, so I don't think it was necessary. The problem is me right behind, getting ready, and all the other cars. So I don't know. But the problem is then there's a chain reaction. He's done something similar a couple of years ago in China at the restart.
Hamilton's a nerd. He mentioned he did it before 2 years ago in China.
What happened when you went alongside him? Did you turn in deliberately? Well, I think it was very clear. I think in the end we're racing with men, so I don't have radio to him. But I think if we get a penalty, then we should both get a penalty. Why were you surprised then? You got a penalty for dangerous driving. We heard you questioning it on team radio. Because I think whatever I guess it was the running in the back of him. But, you know, same for him with the brake checking. So
Vettel's been pretty reasonable here.
You know,
So you reckon Hamilton should have been Hamilton should have been punished as well?
Emotions running high in the car, but we want to race wheel to wheel, but not when it's the restart. And as you saw afterwards, he did very well on the restart, and I had nothing to answer. So he outsmarted me then, but before it was just not necessary. Up until this point, it had been a pretty respectful fight so far this season, and it's still respectful. I know where you might get that, but I don't have a problem with him. I think it's just one action today that was wrong.
Says he hasn't got a problem with Lewis.
Then he should get penalised. So, but
all Seb basically said was that if he thinks if he was punished, Lewis should have been punished as well.
Yeah.
Nothing personal, he said either. Just
that's sport at the end of the day, but for sure, 10 seconds.
And you basically admitted he was over emotional when he was in the car.
Nothing to do. So.
Here's Lewis's interview.
I can't imagine how you're feeling. Let's start with
this should be good.
Vettel. He says you brake tested him. What's your point?
I didn't. I controlled it.
Lewis straight up denies a brake check.
Like all the other restarts, I started in the same spot.
Says that he didn't do it. He slowed down, but he didn't brake check it.
He slowed down, but didn't brake check it.
Okay.
And getting away scot-free, pretty much. Still came away in fourth. I think that's.
How is that getting away scot-free? Fourth when you could have been first.
Scot-free. Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Scot-free would have been him not getting a penalty at all. Come on.
Exactly. Scot-free is him winning the race still.
Should the sanctions be?
Well, I mean, if he wants to prove that he's man, I think we should do it out of the car, face to face.
Is he threatening to fight?
Oh, we're about to throw hands, boys.
If he wants to be a man, he should just settle it outside of the cars.
But imagine all the young kids that are watching Formula 1 today and see that kind of behavior from a full-time world champion.
He's playing the maturity card.
Oh
wow.
No, Lewis.
Imagine if the kids were watching this.
I can't wait. I can't wait till he wheels out the children in Africa could have eaten today if he hadn't paid his salary. It's a
Vettel's disgrace.
It's a non-point, Lewis. I can't believe the kids these days aren't driving 200 miles an hour cars.
The kids these days are getting podiums.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Kids these days are more mature than F1 drivers.
Call me biased, but I think Sebastian was a lot more reasonable in that interview than Lewis was.
Lewis is just being a bitch because he finished behind him. That's the only reason.
Yeah, like he feels like we should have been. Like if Hamilton had finished fourth today, would he?
And Vettel was fifth, he would have been fine.
It's Hamilton, for sure.
He said. I don't know. There's a couple of things that need to be spoken about. Say them. And look, Vettel started, he brought up the thing about the Premier League. Let us be very clear. For me, that was exactly the same as one player headbutting another.
Oh my God.
Eddie Jordan, you can't compare this to football. No, stop.
We're not playing football, are we, Eddie?
However, I think
What is this, racing or football?
Opportunity because he controlled the pace. I think Vettel didn't quite see it that way, and he thinks that he brake tested. Look, leaving brake testing aside, the fact is you must never, ever, in any sport, take the law into your own hands, and Vettel did that. You can never...
You can make the argument, Eddie, that Lewis took the law into his own hands by slowing down off the apex of the corner.
On purpose.
When no one is saying that Vettel shouldn't have been exonerated. Everybody here is saying he deserved the penalty that he got. What we're arguing is whether Lewis should have had one too. And I think his interview came across like a buster. I don't care what anyone says to me.
Yeah, pretty much what Lewis said is like, I did nothing wrong. Vettel should have been punished even more.
It doesn't matter what you think. As long as someone doesn't physically brake test you, which I don't believe for a minute Lewis has done.
How can you not? But doesn't matter if you believe it. You can see it with his own two eyes.
Yeah, he's clearly going slower than normal. It doesn't matter if he, went on the brakes or not. He didn't accelerate what everyone else expected him to.
I told you it was big. The cream of the crop here will answer your questions through me. I am your humble servant. So get your questions in using the C4F1 hashtag, and we will answer as many as we can. Okay, we start this after we finish here, so don't be late. We look forward to having you. In the meantime, enjoy this break and come back more.
Hashtag C4F1. Why can't you take off your Union Jack tinted glasses?
I'm not mentioning names. I'll just see what it says. He needs to start last or be banned from the next race. Letting that go virtually unpunished in F1 is unexactable. That's not.
He wasn't virtually unpunished. He wasn't virtually unpunished. He got a 10-second penalty.
Yeah.
Wait,
He's only
Eddie Jordan's Twitter handle.
If Vettel had been given his penalty before Lewis was given his, then maybe the way the traffic was that Vettel would have ended up with, Lewis would have ended up ahead of him, in which case Lewis would have been fine. It's going to be literally down to that.
Oh no! This is all down. Lewis's temper is all down to the fact he finished behind Vettel. That's all it is. That's all it is.
But if the penalties had came out the other way around with Vettel getting his first and then Lewis getting his a few laps later, then the chances are
20%
Lewis would have came out ahead of Vettel.
and chances. Halfords for life's journeys.
In which case Lewis wouldn't be complaining.
What are the odds if Vettel's headrest had gone that Lewis would have got, and Lewis's hadn't, that Lewis would have got a penalty?
Thousands of great offers across all your favorite
The
brands.
stewards saw Hamilton had to pit and they balanced the books.
That's exactly what I said. That's what I said. If Lewis's head, well, I said the longer this goes on, the more it's going to be a reprimand. But because Lewis had to pit for something, they said, "Yeah, we might as well do it for Seb then to equal it out."
Thatchers make sure theirs is. Tasted every flavour by the Thatcher staff to make sure it's just right. Afternoon, Mr. Thatcher. And if this is perfect, it simply doesn't look fun.
Despite the shitstorm that has happened today, I think that, despite Lance driving the way he did, I'd argue that perhaps Bottas could have been up for driver of the day as well, because he got spun around the opening lap, went to last, had luck swing his way, and recovered to finish second at the death. What do you guys say?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And, I mean, the people who had clean races was him, Ricardo, and Alonso. And Magnussen. I say the four of them, you could have argued for any of the four of them to have got it. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is why I don't usually watch Sky Sports Hamilton.
It's not even just Sky Sports. It's even Channel 4.
Do you think the H in HD in Sky Sports F1 stands for Hamilton?
I don't know.
I think it could. Since when is HD anything to brag about in these days anyway? It's like,
nah.
I can imagine in 2006 when people had HD in their name, but
I'm just saying, it's like, why are people pretending to be mad at this?
Okay, he got a penalty. He's the only reason people are mad is because he finished ahead. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
I'm just going to forever laugh at the people trying to compare it to Schumacher Villeneuve.
Because that's the only reason why people could say that he was virtually unpunished. Because before the incident, Hamilton was ahead. After the incident, Vettel was ahead.
Coverage of Formula 1 on foot, sponsored by the travel tools from Kayak.
Which makes me even happier as a Vettel fan. It's just like, lol, we beat you.
The stewards balanced the books. He came out in front because Lewis had to pit, and he came out in traffic. That's F1. That's part of what happens. It was an unforced pit. It was a forced pit stop. Shit happens. Like, Jesus Christ.
Especially the Mercedes garage.
And you know what's funny as well? People don't even realise this. Apparently, Seb stopped for 12 seconds during his penalty. He actually went over his limits on the penalty on that one.
He stopped longer than he was supposed to.
Yeah, they wanted to play it safe, probably.
Nico Rosberg did that last year, and he ended up winning the championship. So who knows?
Hey, last time I could see they gave out a 10-second stop and go, which is the harshest penalty that they ever give out, was last year in Russia when Daniil Kvyat got punished.
I thought it was last race.
Last race they gave out a 10-second stop and go?
Yeah, because they fucked up with the...
No, there was a time pen. It was a time penalty. It was just a time penalty. It wasn't.
Yeah, Oh, okay. I thought it was.
He did end up with, because he got one penalty and then they went, no, wait, we should give you this, and we'll give you this the stop and go as well. But I think, was that only 5 seconds? I think it might have been 5 seconds. It wasn't a 10-second one.
I mean, obviously, that's...
I just say as well, my favourite Lewis quote there was, "I slowed down, but I didn't brake check him." That's hilarious. Like, again, it's like, oh, the race leader controls the pace. Enough said, no excuses. I just love that you're lacking common sense on this. It's like...
I wanted to finish on the podium, but I didn't want to use team orders.
Ever to stand on the podium at a Formula 1 event. Incredible. I mean, none of us saw this coming before Montreal. We thought, oh, wait a minute, there's a lot of potential here, but wow.
Well, I'm not going to stay for the Sky Sports juice.
Well, in 10 minutes, we have IndyCar coverage starting.
Yes.
This is at Road America, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, Road America.
With a Penske 1, 2, 3, 4 right now on the grid.
Where's Alonso?
Wishing he was
in
there.
The point.
It's happened, DC. They got the first points this season.
I think you mentioned it before the race, didn't you? You said something like, "I hope for the last time this year we see."
Oh, thanks for the
green. You'll have to say Neil Poir.
Yeah, but yeah, Fernando. They were helped obviously with the various situations that were going on, but quality drive from Fernando, and yeah, that takes away some of the pain.
Yeah, and Bottas last from second. Well, you know.
Did anyone really think that he was going to catch Stroll on the last lap? I certainly sort of turned away thinking, well done, Lance, this is amazing, you finished second. And then just to see it in front of us, I mean, for heaven's sake, it was just electric, wasn't it? But so thrilling, and not taking sides, but, you know...
Dre,
yo,
are we going to keep this going for IndyCar?
Oh, I don't think so, to be honest. I'm really tired.
How long is the IndyCar race?
Drama right up to the checkered flag.
Well, IndyCar starts and then coverage starts in 5 minutes. The race starts in an hour. So
is the race 2 hours long or something?
Yeah, roughly.
Ocon was in 6th place. Magnussen, season's best in 7th.
I'll think about it.
Those first points for Alonso in 9th, and Pascal Wehrlein finished in 10th place.
Bottas beat Stroll by literally 1/10 of a second and 5 thousandths.
Yeah.
5 thousandths of a second.
Kimi Räikkönen for Max Verstappen didn't get a finish.
Maybe not as close as he thought it was.
He's on the board. He's down in 17th place, but he does have 2 points next to his name.
So yes, so the harshest penalty given for a collision in recent seasons was the 2016 Russian Grand Prix, which involved Daniil Kvyat, and yes, people consider that a very harsh penalty. Then
what of the penalty being demoted to Toro Rosso?
Yes, and then his team fired him for that collision. So no one complained that Kvyat should have received a harsher penalty then. And he also got fired for said,
put Vettel in the Haas.
Vettel in the Haas.
And let's not forget, Daniil Kvyat's wreck ruined about 5 people's races.
That's true.
I'm sorry, I don't Sebastian's done nearly 200 Grand Prix. It's we don't. To say it's deliberate doesn't necessarily mean it's worse than what somebody may have done by accident. I don't care what anyone says to me. That was not the worst incident F1 has seen in recent times.
No, it definitely wasn't.
Alonso, Australia 2016, anyone?
Yeah.
Man. If this is cases for a race ban, man, Michael Schumacher would have gotten his his super license revoked during his comeback.
Mm-hmm. While Sky F1 are actually stressing and getting all their knickers in a twist, I just found a delightful pair of trousers on Animal Crossing.
Damn. I slowed down, but I didn't brake check.
You should name the next Motorsport101 podcast should be called that.
Slowed down, but didn't brake check.
Decelerate, not brake check.
Oh my God. RJ's doing a poll. What should we call this? Swipe Ghazi or Brake Check-a-Lago?
I voted Brake Check-a-Lago.
Yeah, I'm voting Brake Check-a-Lago.
Listen. It's about driving standards. You cannot use your car as a weapon, but using your car as a weapon seems a bit extreme a take for my liking. But I said, it's also in the rule not to drive erratically behind the safety car.
Exactly, and it's in the same part of the rule in driving behind the safety car. But
yeah, and now person who shall not be named is bringing up Dan Ticktum's year ban that he got for hitting another driver behind the safety car. But that wasn't no, you can't compare it to Dan Ticktum's accident.
A certain Joseph S.
No, not Joseph S.
A man named DC, but not the one we all think of.
No. Dre, you know who I'm talking about.
Who?
A certain Adam, but not our Adam.
Say no more. That's what you're saying, yeah. Like this guy's still arguing about how much time Vettel may have lost in the pits. Is it a 30-second loss in total? You've taken a big Vince Wilfork-sized L there and shocking maths for a bookie. Quotes it. Yeah, because the lap time afterwards when Seb came out of the pits was 2:11 compared to 1:48 previously. So let's call it. So the next racing lap afterwards was a 1:45. So let's call it 30. No, not quite 30. So let's call it 30, 26, 30 seconds. Okay, fair enough. I was wrong.
Glad to see you can admit you're wrong. Now let's see who else can do that. I'm not expecting a lot.
Okay, my point was, okay, hands up, I was wrong. Doesn't make you any less of a dick for your accusations and making it personal regarding my job.
Meanwhile, in Animal Crossing, one of the villagers has told me she borrowed something from a fellow villager and she wants me to return it while the villager she asked about literally walked past her face.
I do love those moments in RPGs where it's like, I need you to go and speak to this person for me, and it's like,
they're right in front of you. Yeah, can do it yourself.
And we think F1 2016 has dumb AI.
Dre, you getting any motorsport video games this year?
I have plenty, but Dirt 4 still sitting in my plastic.
Ooh.
I haven't opened it yet.
I'm on the GT. I know I say this year GT Sport could well be released in 2025.
I don't normally get that angry on Twitter, but some people like want to push my buttons.
When people just buy into the media-driven narrative,
it's like not having, like I said, like telling me I can't do my job properly because I got maths wrong for not having lap times to hand. Or a dickhead. I don't care what you tell me. Oh, his response was, the job was a bit harsh, which unlike Vettel, I will admit, just sick of all the anti-Hamilton stuff. It would be different had he done it. Really?
No, it wouldn't have. You're acting like the internet decides the penalties.
Oh, that would be fun.
Oh god.
F1, not fan boost, but what would they call it? Fan something.
Fan Stewart's office.
If the fans controlled the brakes on the car, that'd be fun.
Oh dear.
It'd still probably be more safe than watching Julian Palmer. I really don't like that man.
Let's hope Will can salvage the Palmer name.
Oh, I went to watch the Transformers movie yesterday. That was, yeah, bad.
Could you have expected anything else?
I mean, okay, I'll say this: it's the worst Michael Bay film that I've ever seen.
Oh damn!
Yep. Basically, what they've done is they mixed the Knights of the Round Table with Transformers, and there's people with fake British accents. It's all a bit sad.
In other Canadian motorsport drivers doing a good news, Nicholas Latifi got a back-to-back podium at the F2 sprint race today, and I think that's his first double podium weekend in Formula 2.
Has Ricciardo finished on the podium the last, is it 3 or 4 races now?
Okay.
I think it's the last 3 races. He was on the podium in Monaco.
He was on it in Canada.
Yeah, and he gave Patrick Stewart a nice drink.
Gift.
Okay, so I have the sporting regulations up. This season, the stewards can only give out 9 different types of penalties. They can give out a 5-second time penalty, a 10-second time penalty, a drive-through penalty, a 10-second stop and go, and okay. And if they're unable to serve any of those 4 listed penalties, the other 5 are a time penalty after the race, a reprimand, a grid drop, disqualification, or suspension. That's only if the first 4 are not able to be used. So, based on that, a 10-second stop and go was the worst they could give.
Not bad enough.
Not bad enough.
Good thing we don't have ham capers as stewards.
That really would be something. Every driver is disqualified before the race has even started.
No, those are McLaren fans.
See, you could do that. You could disqualify everyone before the race started, and McLaren still wouldn't win.
Shut up.
Okay. Yeah. So okay. The rule. Yeah, if you can't give a 10-second time penalty or a stop and go, they can add 10 seconds, 20 seconds, or 30 seconds. Yeah, if you can't serve a 10-second stop and go, they apply 30 seconds at the end of the race. That's the maximum time penalty they can give, 30 seconds.
So that's the same as the 10-second, basically.
Yes. So anything after 30 seconds, it has to be either a disqualification. It has to be a disqualification, a reprimand, or a grid drop at the next race. Or a race ban. The race ban is the worst possible thing they could do.
Okay, here's a question for would you rather have a 10-second stop go right now, or would you take a 5-place grid drop at the next Grand Prix?
Ooh.
I'd take
the Grand Prix is Austria, and I think Austria, like if you've got a good car, good straight line speed, you can make those up pretty easy.
That's why it's not a choice. Like they basically list saying how much time you have to serve. So basically, if it's within the last 3 laps, they won't give you a 10-second. Like they won't give you a 10-second stop and go. They'll just give you 30 seconds. You don't get a choice in the matter. Okay.
Oh no! Tell me Ted has not said this. Someone tweeted, a username Baron Von Clutch said Ted Kravitz on Vettel refusing to accept responsibility for contact with Hamilton. Quote, he's dealing in #alternative facts, end quote.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Ted's looking for a job after F1. He wants a job in the White House.
Do you think we have our Stephen A. Smith of Formula One resolved now?
Yeah. Ted just ran away with it.
It's not the. Oh, he hasn't got the voice.
He doesn't have. Yeah, he doesn't have the voice.
Like Stephen A. Smith, like he constantly sounds on the edge of a mental breakdown. It's great.
Oh my God! I still can't get over what he said about Phil Jackson about his first move when he became head of the Knicks. He wanted to sign Lamar Odom, who was on crack.
He was on crack.
Oh my God. Oh.
I'm gonna find that clip. Oh, Lamar Odom's fired back. Apparently, this should be good.
I'm watching Chile versus Austria, and the way things are Australia, it's so easy to make that mistake. And the way things are going right now, Australia have more reason to celebrate sports today.
Well, are they playing football?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing football and beating someone.
I think we're just about done here, folks. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know there's still 20 of you in here. What is wrong with you people?
We have no life, Dre. Why do you think we're here?
Good point. It's a very, very good point. I'm now
going to offer sane hot takes. Hot takes that make sense.
I'm going to log off here and be very mad on the internet because I fucking hate it when people go after me personally for having an opinion on a point.
I'm just going to tune out and watch the IndyCar race.
Right. Dre. If anything ever happens, just tell yourself Vettel finished ahead of Hamilton.
Good a reason as any. And on that note,
what was the word for this deathbed? Vettel finished ahead of Hamilton. What does it mean? You'll never know.
And on that note, I will wrap this up. So thanks to me, Zoe, Sasha, King, and Charlie in the end. We'll catch you guys, well, probably later this week with an episode of Motorsport 101. Until then, see you later.
Bye.
Lance on the podium. Woohoo!